poll up for anybody who would like to vote on to kind of I'm not sure what I want to start with, so I'll kind of see what you guys are vibing with and what I'm vibing with, and then we'll figure out from there what we're gonna start with because we've got a long day ahead of us. So we're gonna do multiple things today. But hi everybody. Hi Christian. You got the first. Let's go. Mr. Flaria. Hello, love. You are so sweet. Thank you for being here, for hanging out always. Like, I appreciate you guys. Sass, thank you for that lurk. Hopefully work goes quickly. Sweat, welcome in as well. Arrow, hi. How are you? Hi, Nathaniel. Thanks for that lurk as well. Yes, I had my hair in braids yesterday. So, this is what we get today. Yeah, yeet. Also, hi, Vicious. Yes. When my hair is in braids the day before and then I sleep in it, I wake up and I've got this. Which I haven't, like, braided my hair in a little bit. I've been rocking the straight look for quite some time and I haven't done a wavy hair day. So, thanks. How's the weather by me? I don't know. I didn't go outside today. How is the weather? Poop, hi, DJ. A whopping 52 and rainy. It is raining all day today, light rain. So I'm so glad that I did all of my errands yesterday, so I don't have to go outside today. I look so beautiful. Stop. You're gonna make me blush. Stop. Stop. I was feeling the fit today. I had like some nice leggings on. I got my pigment shirt on. My hair. My makeup I feel like came out pretty nice. I was quite pleased. I did nothing too crazy. But I got a new eyeshadow palette the other day that's like a bunch of nude colors. So for putting up here when I want to look more subtle but still like voix voix, you know, a little extra. So I've got that, but thanks. Your mom blessed you with a new gaming headset, a new mouse. Hell yeah. Let's go. And hi, Dragon. How are you? And yes, hi, DJ as well. Hi, everybody. You get to see the aftermath of... So I was supposed to start at 2. And I had to film a couple things for G Fuel. And I had like an hour. So I was like, okay, I have an hour before stream. That's plenty of time. Judging by my shirt, we're playing Pikmin. No, I'm kidding. So I was like, oh, I have like an hour. That's plenty of time to film what I need to film. Well, I didn't realize how long it took me to do what I was doing. And by the time I looked at my phone, when I was only halfway done, it was already 2. And I was like, wow, that took me so much longer than I thought it was going to take. You know, we'll just push it off. But you guys get to see the aftermath of like a G Fuel drink that I made, that I've already drank like half of it. And it is... yummy. There's some Sprinkies and whipped cream on the top. It's good. And there's ice in there. But yeah, you guys get to see the aftermath. I still have some left over, so I'll pour the rest in. Fill it back up. But yeah, I did that. And I will show you guys too the other thing that I had to unbox. You don't get to see what's in it because you're going to just have to wait for the video like everybody else. But I got this toolbox. So you guys get the first little sneak peek. But this toolbox came in the mail from I almost said Hot Topic. My brain everywhere. Where's my brain? This came in the mail from G Fuel. Words, oh my gosh. Yes, this is the aftermath because it doesn't look quite as fancy as it was when I first filmed it. So, it's okay. She's okay. But yes, I got this toolbox from G Fuel in the mail with a bunch of goodies in it. And I had to film like a little unboxing video and stuff for that. So, y'all will have to wait until like, I don't know, in a little bit. And you guys can see all of that. But I had to film that. Why does that sound ominous? I mean, it's supposed to sound ominous. Hi, Red Hood. Hi, Venom. Hi. Well, I just called you like 2 different people. Mister's over here throwing me off. I read Venom in chat, not meaning to. And I just called you twice. But also, hi. Hi, everybody. Does it sound like I'm flustered? Because I'm a little flustered. We've got so much to do today. And it's going to be such a fun day. Also, did we get like a raid or something, or are my viewers broken? Does anyone else see that we're like over 100 right now on the random Twitch? I don't know what you doing. Maybe we're just really popular all of a sudden. I don't know what's happening. G-Topic Hot Fuel. I'm just combining all my sponsors in one false swoop. Right? If only. If only it works that way. I don't know. At least they're not competitors, so it's not like I was like saying a competitor, you know. It's the afternoon crowd. I guess so. Okay, listen. Maybe I need to stream at 2 o'clock more frequently. I don't know. Is that what's happening? I guess so. So how is everybody's day going today? I, honestly, the past 2 days, I have slept so well. My mom, she gave me a weighted blanket when I went down to visit her that she had. And the past 2 nights, I've slept with this weighted blanket. And I'm the type of person that I like toss and turn and I roll a lot in my sleep. And like, I very rarely have a sleep where like, I go to bed and I wake up like in pretty much the same position. And I have it like, you know, tossed and turned all night. But I feel like the weighted blanket has been helping with that. So the past 2 nights, I've like woken up in the same position that I went to bed with, and I actually had a good night's sleep. So I don't know, maybe that's been really good for like my insomnia. I've also been cutting back on how much regular G Fuel I drink, and I've been really prioritizing the hydration to kind of get my schedule back on track. And then I'll mix more of my regular in. This is a regular one today. So, you know, it's going to be that. But we got a long day ahead of us. And it's an early day. So, like, I can have G Fuel early in the day. I just need to not keep drinking, like, 2 giant cups of it before bed. Ooh, some nice discounts. All the because there's a lot of, like, Black Friday discounts going on. Unfortunately, none of the games that I want or that I bought for people are on sale, so that sucks. I just bought my brother Outer Wilds 2 and Ghost of Yotei. So that was like $170 for the 2 of them, but me and my sisters are going to split the cost and give them all like the games to him together. So once my sisters give me the difference or whatever, it won't be that much, but like we got him the like special version of Outer Wilds. So Ghost of Yotei, I haven't played yet, but I got a PS5 copy. So I just borrowed Ghost of Tsushima from my brother because I haven't played it. So like this is gonna be on my roster and we're gonna play this like in the next month. And then I'm just gonna borrow the Ghost of Yotei game that I just bought from my brother so that I can stream it. This is why you get physical copies, because then you can just share games. So yeah, so I got him that. Oh, yep, there goes my PlayStation killer. Well, good thing I'm not playing PlayStation today. But, so I got him, my dad was even saying, he's like, if you just get the PS5 copy, then you can just borrow it from him later and then you can play it. And I was like, well, listen, Dad, you make a valid point here. I would have let him just borrow my copy of Outer Worlds 2, but I have it on Steam. And my brother doesn't have a gaming computer when he's at college. He only has one at home. So he'd only be able to play it when he's home anyways. So might as well just get it on PlayStation, you know. So that's what I got for him there. And then I want to pick up Kirby, but I would love your opinions on this, Chad. I'm going back and forth here because Kirby just came out and there is literally to the day a month till Christmas. Do I give in to my want and buy Kirby for myself now so I can play it? Or do I just put it on my Christmas list because there's like 3 things on my Christmas list and just wait until Christmas to get it and just like contain myself, focus on everything else that I need to do, and then we'll get to Kirby's Air Ride in a month? What do you think I should do, Chad? Because I'm like, I want it, But at the same time, like, I don't even have time to play it right now, really, because I have so many other games to finish up. How much do I like Kirby? I freaking love Kirby. Especially Kirby Air Ride. I've been waiting for a Kirby Air Ride game for 20 years. 20 years for a sequel to Kirby Air Ride. But it's also the type of game that, like, I'm going to keep playing it and playing and playing it. So, like, whether I have it right now or I have it in a month, it's the same. It's more of a matter of, will people on Twitch still be interested in it in a month, do you think? Where if I take a month to not get it and then I stream it, will people care? Or will the hype be dead and then when I stream it, nobody's looking for it? I just get it now. See, listen, if it wasn't $70, I would have already bought that thing. But I also, just this past month, bought Pokemon and Silent Hill F, which was like $160. So it's like, bro, if these games didn't cost so damn much, I would just buy all of them. I wish it was like a Steam game where it's only like $20-30 at the most and it's not too shabby. Like, I could justify a $20, like, I bought like Date Everything on like a whim one night because it was like $30. I could justify a $30 on a whim. $70 on a whim, it's like, oh, I gotta think about this. We need to think about this. You know? Big old pain on my booty cheeks. But, well, I mean, there are Steam games that are more than that. I'm saying that, like, there's a lot of, like, indie games and stuff like that on Steam. You'd be buying games out the wazoo when you see... Dude, yes! And honestly, I feel like... When does the winter sale come for Steam? I'm trying to remember if it's the end of December or the beginning of January. I think it's, like, starts-ish end of December into January. Because I'm probably going to do the same thing that I did last year during the winter sale. Because the winter sale, like, everything was aggressively on sale. Dude, there's a lot of stuff on sale right now, actually, when I look at it. And boy, oh boy, did I get so many games. Holy smokes. It normally starts around the right? I thought so, Connor. I was like, I want to say it's around the very end of December because last year, I think I remember buying everything. I can't remember if I bought it like the day of, which was New Year, like right before New Year's, or if I waited. Did you just call me Stacy? Is that my alter ego? Stacy? Okay, sorry to all the Stacys out there, but that honestly sounds like the bitchiest name. Like,
hello there.
And I could think of, like, I mean, I know, like, 2 or 3 Stacys. Some fit that mold, some do not. But, like, I don't know. Outside of Karen, what is the biggest Karen name out there? I want to know. No, oh my god, you're so good. I'm messing with you, Pineapple. Linda? I feel like Linda could be like that cute little old lady, like, that lives on your street. Could be a Linda. Linda sounds like an old lady name. Becky? Becky's a bitch. For sure. Steampunk. Yeah. Yeah. I can see that. Karen's little minion. Mandy? No, I feel like Mandy gives me the, like, she's got resting bitch face all the time, but she's hot as shit. No, that's like a Mandy. Like, she'll probably curse you out, but you'll enjoy it. That's why I want, like, 3 or 4 games for Christmas. Especially if you can't get them cheaper than $70. Yeah. Kevin? Oh my god, I feel so bad. Bobby's brother's name is Kevin. I don't think a male Karen would be a Kevin, though. Because, like, I know a couple of Kevins. And, like, half the Kevins that I know are, like, closeted, just, like, absolute mushball sweethearts. So, I don't know. Maybe, like... Oh, I'm trying to think of what a male Karen is. Well, don't people say, like it's a Chad? But, like, who actually is named Chad? Looking into getting Assassin's Creed Shadows. Get on Steam or Switch too, because she enjoys gaming, sitting and laying down. Dude, I feel you there. That's always the move. I get stuff on Switch a lot of times if I know I'm not gonna stream it as much. I might get a game on Switch, because then I can, like you said, like game and lay down. But Haley, but spelled Haley. Oh, dude, what's with the Lee hate? My middle name is Lee. Leigh. I feel like I take offense to that. Chads are shallow, not a-holes for the sake of being a-hole, so I could see that. A tech bro type name? A tech bro. Oh my gosh. You know what you just made me think of? My grandma was at, she like called me the other day, and she was at Best Buy, and she went and like bought a bunch of stuff for herself. And she kept telling me, you know how at Best Buy, like, the section with the people that help you set your electronics up is called the Geek Squad? My grandma just kept calling them the geeks. She's like, yeah, those geeks. You know, the geeks at Best Buy helped me set everything up. The geeks are really good at... And I was like... I'm, like, trying so hard not to laugh, because she just kept calling them the geeks. And it just, like, felt weird. I'm like, oh my god, Grandma, what are these? What? I know it's called the Geek Squad, but, like, you don't call the people the geeks. I mean, like... She's like, yeah, those geeks, they're, like, really good. They're really good at setting everything up. I'm like, well, that is their job. So, you know, makes sense. Granny Gaming when, right? She can be the next Skyrim grandma. Your middle name is David. Ew. Is David like a... Do we not like Davids? I'm thinking right now, I can think of 2 Davids. And I don't like either of them. 2 Davids in my life. I don't really like either of them. No. My grandma play Animal Crossing. Dude, my grandma is like the most grandma looking grandma. She's such a grandma. I'll let her call me that. I've known a couple of Davids. Wait, Jamie, you probably know the one David I'm talking about. That, like, would go to A next. And, like, used to hover around Steve a lot. Do you know who I'm talking about? Wait. You definitely do. Yeah, I didn't... That David weirded me out. I'm sorry. Sorry, Davids of the world, but, like, that David weirded me out. He was so weird. I'm such a... wow, I'm so mean. Dude, he hovered me always at A next. Every A next. This guy was just, like, up my butt. Like, bro. Chill. Alex? I like Alex. I have several Alexes in my family, males and females. And Alex, like, Alexander is a very Russian name, too. So I'm, like, moderately biased towards liking Alexander. Even when your boyfriend at times was right next to you. That's so creepy. Okay, I'm glad we both had this. Well, I'm not glad that we had the same experience, but I'm glad we have a mutual understanding of this similar experience. Oh, God. Davids are mostly good. Some are absolute tools. Maybe, like, a Dave. If you're a Dave rather than a David, I feel like it's different. I don't know, Davids or something else, and then Daves. I know some Daves. What about Spencer? Honestly, I hear Spencer, I think Spencer Charnas of Ice 9 Kills. So that's hard for me. The only other Spencer that I can think of is the Spencer I went on one date with, and he was super creepy. No, actually, I didn't even go on a date with him. We planned a date. He weirded me out, and then I ghosted him. And now, like, even, like, 10, 12 years later, he'll still, like my Instagram stuff. And every once in a while, he'll, like, shoot a message saying, like, how hot I am. Which is really creepy, because I've been married for multiple years now, and I haven't talked to this guy in, like, 12 years since I ghosted him. So, I don't know. Spencers are kind of weird, actually. Spencers who exclusively go by Spence. Nope. No, I don't think about. Nope, I don't like that one. I like Alex. Alexandra's, Alexander's, Alexi, other, yeah. What am I drinking? G Fuel. G Fuel. So they sent me a flavor, which I can't tell you what it is yet. But I'm gonna film, like, I have to edit the video and it's gonna be up, like, in a few days anyways. And I had this whole idea. I cannot be, like, a food and drink influencer. I just can't. It's, like, listen, okay? So I was trying to make it all fancy and put, like, the whipped cream around the top and then dip it into, like, the sprinkles and make it all good. Dude, it was taking me so long to do all of the steps that my whipped cream was just, like, melting down the side of the cup. And I'm like, this doesn't look pretty anymore. It's taking me too long. Dude, I kept, like, messing it up. And I hope when I splice it together, I can just, like, I can make it work. And hopefully nobody realizes that I reapplied the whipped cream, like, 4 times. And then it'll be in different locations throughout the video. But I was trying to do this whole, like, fancy, festive, like, drink looking thing with G Fuel. Can you guess the flavor? It's not a flavor that's currently available. And then I did, like, a whole taste test and other things and stuff. So I had this whole idea. Did it necessarily happen the way I wanted it to? Not really, but I'm hoping when I splice it together, I can still get some semblance of a video that they like. So we're gonna try. But yeah, I went shopping yesterday and I got, like, a festive cup and a couple of other different things to make it all work together, so. And now I'm just, like, all of my sprinkles, like, the whipped cream is melted, so I just have, like, a bunch of sprinkles at the bottom of this cup. So I'm just, like, drinking G Fuel with sprinkles in it. Dude, food photography is, like, crazy. And yes, use Brandy's code at checkout. Actually, there's a BOGO sale going on right now, so you can do !BOGO in chat. Use this link. Use that one. How does one join in on the slaying with Brandy? Hi, Keon. You just hang out with me. And then you instantaneously get cooler. No, I'm kidding. That makes me sound so full of myself. They don't use real food most of the time. I could see that. Because, like, dude, I'm over here. You ordered some G Fuel today? Hell yeah. Wait, with my code? Or, like, with using mine? Or you just ordered beforehand and you're just here flexing on me? But will this new flavor be part of the BOGO? I don't think so. I don't think the new flavor is dropped yet, hence why I can't tell you what it is. I don't think I have a release. I can't tell you what it is. But yeah, dude, this one that I tried to replicate looks so much cooler, but that's okay, you know? I did my best. 11/27. That's what I can tell you. It comes out 11/27. So Thanksgiving. So beforehand, but we'll also use your code as well. Oh my god, you're so good. You're a G Fuel can man, but for the last year you've been a ghost boy. Gotcha. So full disclaimer, last year, when I left the company that I used to work with, I was, you know, in the market for a new drink brand, and I was looking at both G Fuel and Ghost. I liked the taste of both of them. I knew several people that worked with both of them, so, like, testimonials for both made me, like, you know, want to look into both of them. And I happened to go to a con where G Fuel was. I ended up speaking with them first before I had a chance to speak with anyone from Ghost, and G Fuel sold me like the day that I spoke to them with just how they responded to me, how they reacted, how wonderful their team was, sold me in one day. And here we are a year later with G Fuel, which is really freaking awesome. But all positive things to say about both. So I totally understand enjoying both of those. It's a pie flavor. Gotta support all the awesome creators. Oh, for sure, dude. Hell yeah. You don't have to say yes or no. Well, I cannot legally say yes or no. So you're gonna just have to wait till Thursday. I'm hoping to get this post out for either tomorrow or Thursday. So has a lot of good flavors and options. Ghost hit those weird flavors on the nail though. Both are good options. Healthy competition breeds better products. I agree. I love some healthy competition because it pushes each company to continuously try to one up the other one. So as a consumer, you're getting the best of both worlds because of that. So like when it comes to like Disney and Universal, I love going to both of those parks out in Florida, and the healthy competition is so good between the two of them because if like we didn't have both of those parks down there, the other park they wouldn't be competing with anyone. They could just, be lackadaisical and not upgrade things or do stuff at the level that they are. But like, you've got Universal comes out with Epic Universe. Disney's like, well, shit, they have a whole new park. What can we do? Now they're upgrading Animal Kingdom. They're upgrading Epcot. They're upgrading Magic Kingdom. Like, and then when they do all of those, then Universal's gonna be like, well, shit, we need to upgrade stuff too, because now we need to counter that. Oh my lord. Kay, oh my god. That is a dummy thick raid. Oh my goodness. How was your stream? Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Holy smokes, fam. Leo LaRock, welcome in. Soulless. Kay, thank you so much. How are you, love? I hope you had such a wonderful stream today. I'm assuming you were probably just doing a chat and stream. We're big yappers over here as well. Thank you so much. And my mods, Kay is a fellow member of Digital Kitten, so anytime Kay comes in here, you can always do a DK shout out for her as well. Thank you so much. And for anyone who's new, hi, I'm Brandy. I'm a variety streamer. I do lots of horror games, comfy games. I do a healthy mix of yapping and gaming, even though my community will make fun of me and say I'm a just chatting streamer. I do indeed play games here. I just like to yap a lot before I play games. BB, welcome in. Duelist, hello. Hi, Nathaniel. Thank you so much. What horror games? Oh, so many. Honestly, I love all types of horror, so you name it, I've probably played it. So, and I'm currently we just finished up Silent Hill F last week. Yesterday we finished up Tormented Souls 2. I'm so freaking excited for Resident Evil Requiem coming in February. Yapping is the best. We love a good yap sesh. Also, hi, MIC, welcome in. You were talking about cheese? Yo, that's the conversation I like. I love cheese. Cheese doesn't love me, but I love cheese. And soda. Oh, soda's good. I love me a good, like, diet Pepsi. Gouda's your favorite? I love some good mozzarella. So good. Also, thank you so much for that follow. We are doing a streamathon. So all followers, all follows, subs, bits, the works, adds time onto the counter that we have going on up here. Every follow is an extra minute, so thank you. You just added some time onto our counter. Thank you. And then, yeah, like subs, bits, all that jazz also adds up there. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Ruby, thank you for that follow as well. Salutations. Welcome in, Trixie. Whoa. Hi, Pete. How are you? It's not that cheese doesn't love you. It just loves you more than your body's willing to accept. Honestly, I think I'm like, also Lunar Wolf and Trixie, thank you for those follows. Boop. You booped the snoot. Thank you so much. I think I'm moderately lactose intolerant. because if I eat a lot of like cheese or just milk or like ice cream, listen, ice cream's worth it. Okay? It's worth the bellyache. But at the same time, I'm like, also, this sucks. Thank you for that. Like, thank you guys so much for the follows and adding time onto the timer. We're almost back up to 9 hours. Thank you so much. I'm not even an hour into my stream today. So y'all are catching me right at the beginning, and we're doing a full 12 hours today. So if you've got nothing going on and you want to just like vibe, feel free to hang. But yeah, thank you so much again, Kay, for the raid. Kay, if you have to head out, do something, get things done, I totally get it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Lunar Wolf, welcome in. I am having a good day. Chocolate chip ice cream. Dude, I'm not even a chocolate person, but chocolate chip cookie dough. Best
Let the chaos begin.
Let the chaos begin. Oh my goodness, Pete. Don't even start. My community will go crazy if you even say the word chaos half the time, because they're crazy beans. Crazy beans. Thank you so much for the videos, though. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Y'all are so wonderful. Welcome. Oh, God. See, I told you. Bitch is just like, excuse me, did you say the magic word? I'm here. Hi, Blank Raid. Welcome in. Hello. But, yeah, we're just yapping a little bit, and then we're going to get into some games. I'm here for the vibes. Been reading that and letting your chapters of wool. The manhwas. Like mangas? Were you trying to write manguas, but like spell it out? You know the perfect song for me? What will I play? See, that's what I'm trying to decide. So we're doing like a 12-hour stream today. So I'm going to be here till like 3 a.m. tonight. I'm on the East Coast, so it's a little after 3 p.m. for me. And we have a couple of games that we're trying to finish. Hi, Dad. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Also, hi, Shinj. How are you? Hello. So we've been playing through Pokemon Z to A, so that's an option. And then we also have been playing through Powerwash Sim 2. That's another option. We just finished up like some of the horror games we were playing. So I do have other horror games we could play, but we'd have to start fresh with things. I do have like I have like 3 horror games that I was given from companies, but the embargoes haven't lifted for them yet. So I have a couple things that I have to hold off on till next week at least. Play Arc Riders or Cyberpunk, the choice paralysis. Dude, that's how I'm feeling, where I'm like, there's a couple of things that I want to play, but I'm like trying to decide what the vibe is to start with. Because I'm like, do I want to just dive into this right now? Do I want to just keep with something that I've been playing? I also have, let me see, what is the time? I just also got this game called Creepy Shift for anyone who likes indie horror stuff. And I've never played any of these, but if you've ever seen Fears to Fathom, they kind of give the same sort of vibe. And there's like multiples of them, but I only got the first one to start. Yeah, so I got Creepy Shift Roadside Diner, which is the first one, because it was only like $2. And I already had the money in like my Steam wallet, so I just bought it the other day on a whim. And I think this one, it's only like an hour to 2 hours, depending on how stupid I am, because you never know. So we could start with like one indie horror game and like go with that. I also have a couple of other, I just got Jinji Ito Maniac. I don't know how long of a playthrough this is. Let me see. How do I freaking spell this? Junji. Indie horror games typically are a bit short. Could be a good appetizer. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Then I got this Junji Ito game. Hold on. And this is like 4 hours. That's a little bit longer. Expedition 33. Oh, dude, I haven't played Expedition 33 yet, but I keep deciding, like, going back and forth on if it's something that I want to play or not, because it's not typically my type of game, but the internet, like, overwhelmingly loves it, which makes me think that I should try it, you know? Pokemon Infinite Fusions. Oh. Have you played Tales Beyond the Tomb? Tales Beyond the Tomb? No, I don't even know what that is. Is that on Steam? Let me see. Ooh, no, what are these? These look kind of like, what's it called? Kind of like Fears to Fathom-esque as well. The first one is free. Ooh. You're like 3 hours in, but the scenery and music are amazing. That's what I've heard. Like, when I've, like, went into my friends' streams that are playing it, the music is, like, so nice. Ooh, okay. Thank you, Leo, for this recommendation. Have you played these Tales Beyond the Tomb ones? Would you recommend these? Because there's, like, 4 or 5 of these. I might have to add these to my wish list and then just, like... Because these give me a very Fierce to Fathom vibe as well. I like the kind of, like, anthology horror games where each one is, like, you know, 1 to 2 hour, like, story of some sort that's, like, based on possibly real events or whatever. It's supposed to be extremely good, but not all games will appeal to all audience. I had the gameplays like Persona. See, I've never played Persona. Well, based on real life cases. See, that's what Fierce to Fathom is. The world based on real life cases. We've played a ton of horror games here. It's like one of my favorite things to play. So I've done a ton of indie horror games. I've done, like, you know, AAA titles all over the place. So I'm always down for horror recommendations. The only thing I'm just not a huge fan of, I don't do a lot of, like, 2D, like, side scrollers. Or if it looks like super 8-bit, like, I have to really be interested in what it is to, like, want to play a horror game in that way. Because it doesn't, I don't feel like, draw me in as much. But you finished a challenge where you had to Nuzlocke 3 Pokemon games at the same time? So no Hollow Knight. Not so much. Like, I tried Hollow Knight. And I sucked. I was so bad. I played, like, a couple, I think I did, like, one stream of, like, 2-3 hours. And I was so god-awful at it that I just never went back to it. And I haven't played, what's it called? Silk Song. Because I'm just like, I don't know if I want to hate myself today. Modded Alien Isolation? That sounds horrible. Alien Isolation is, okay, it's a RPG. Yeah, I don't play a lot of RPGs, to be honest. Or, like, not, I don't play a lot of, it gives me the vibes of more of, like, a JRPG. Even though it's not Japanese, but it gives me those types of vibes, and I don't play a lot of those types of games. What game is like Persona? Claire. Claire, what the farts is it called? Expedition. Metroidvania games are fun. Silk Song is tougher than Hollow Knight? Bro, I ain't smart enough for that. I will admit my strengths and my weaknesses. That is my weakness. The worst thing is the 5 aliens at the same time. Dude, I wasn't a huge fan of Alien Isolation, more because it frustrated me. Like, listen, I love a good horror game, but when it gets too difficult or like the puzzles are too puzzly, it like takes you out of the horror because now you're just like frustrated. And that's how I felt with Alien Isolation, because the alien like learns your tactics and adjusts to your playstyle. Like whatever you're doing ends up like, because I was like hiding like crazy in like lockers and shit. And then like after a while, he would just open every damn locker I went into, and I was like, are you kidding me right now? So when the game gets more frustrating than like scary, then it's not scary anymore. And that like sucks some of the fun out of it for me. So I love me a good horror game unless it gets too convoluted. Smash Bros. Ultimate, I love me some Smash Bros, bro. Hell yeah. Going off of a current friend's frustrations. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that sounds... that's what I've heard, though, that it's tough. So I've had people asking if I'm playing that, and I'm like, it is not currently on my roster. But I know that that's, like, a ton of people's cup of tea. Like, you know, another game, I never played Baldur's Gate. Not my cup of tea type of game. I know it was, like, everybody was obsessed with it. Not my thing. I have no desire to play it, to be honest. I have too big of a straw. I have like a boba straw right now, so it's not getting the remainder of my drink. My fancy G Fuel. All right, now we're just back to regular G Fuel. Back to regular, man. So what are we feeling, chat? Do we want cozy vibes or do we want a horror game? That's what I'm thinking, because either we'll do Pokemon or Powerwash. We can do Powerwash if like y'all essentially just want to keep yapping, because Powerwash is essentially yapping with extra steps. Pokemon, I can moderately yap. And then horror games is going to be like not so much yapping because we're going to be like in a story. So do we want like cozy to start? And then we can get into horror in a little bit? Or do we want to just dive right into it? Just get right into the business. Because I'm still like going back and forth on what I want to do. We have options. I played Crime Scene Cleaner once before, and I didn't like that one as much. Cozy first, you're thinking horror. Well, we're definitely going to do horror today, at some point. Then horror for a little bit later. We could, what Pokemon games do you play? So I'm currently doing a playthrough of Pokemon Z to A, and I don't know, I'm like, I feel like almost halfway through it. To let some people wake up before they get scared. I think that's a good idea. So honestly, we could do some power washing, which is essentially me like yapping with extra steps. Because I don't need to pay that close attention to it. And it seems like we're just in like a yappy mood. Which like, that, I'm so fine with that. So maybe we do some of that. We yap it up. 50 to 60%. That's what I figured. I figured we're around 50% done with Pokemon. Well, I mean, done with the story. Not done with Pokemon, because we're still going to be filling our Pokedex and doing other stuff. But, like, what I normally... I'm so sorry about the ad runs. A lot of times we do ads... It's 3-minute ads once every, like, 24, 25 minutes, something like that. Normally when an ad wash... I just combined power wash. Normally when an ad break comes in... I'll like do a bathroom break, or like I just won't, or I'll pause the game or something. So for those of y'all that have stuck around through an ad break, I love you faces. Thank you. I try not to, you know, have people miss the content as best as I can. So those of you that stuck through it, thank you so much. I am also right now, hold on, what are we starting at tonight? If you're able to, we are trying to hit our plus goal for the month of November. We need 100 sub points, and we are currently at 83. So any paid subs contribute to that. So if you do hate ads and you're able to, it'll also help me with our goal that we have for the rest of this month. Like I said, we're at 83 sub points, and we need to get to 100. So what's the math on that, chat? 17 points away. Tier 1s are 1 point, Tier 2s are 2 points, and Tier 3s are 6 points. So if we do hit that goal too, maybe I'll do some sort of like giveaway or something to chat. We'll celebrate. But for those that are coming in, because I didn't give my spiel, we are doing a streamathon. Biggest bang for your buck. Dude, 100% it is. Support your streamer today. That felt like an infomercial. Pigeon, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. We are doing a streamathon. So a bunch of things add to the timer. Follows, add 1 minute. It's only new follows. So if you unfollow and refollow, it doesn't do it. Don't try it. New follows at a minute. Bits, every 100 bits is a minute. Donos, every $1 increment is an extra minute. Tier 1 subs are 5 minutes. Tier 2s are 8 minutes. And Tier 3s are an extra 12 minutes. And I think that's my spiel. Yeah, we already got 100 subs yesterday. So if you are part of the Discord community, we're going to be doing a watch party in the next month. We already unlocked that. And we unlocked a cosplay stream for next month. And every 50 subs, I did get these really cute mystery, like, Grogu Halloween ornaments that I found the other day. So every 50 subs, we're opening one of these. We opened 2 yesterday already. And we got this cutie and this cutie. So our goal is to just hopefully not get duplicates. So we're trying for that. So we'll keep opening those every 50 subs too. 50 collectively, not 50 from like one person. What are we gonna watch on Discord? I do not know yet. That I'm gonna probably put a poll up. If you want to join the Discord, I'm gonna put a poll up of like ideas of what chat wants to, what they would be interested in, and then chat can vote on it. Keish, thank you for that follow as well. Dude, so I don't normally buy blind boxes, but when I was at Walmart yesterday just doing like grocery shopping, and these were, listen, I love me a good deal. So I was checking out the clearance area just to see what they had. And they had a bunch of these, which were normally like 6 something. They were on sale for like 50 cents. So I literally just took the box and dumped it in my cart. The whole box, which was 9 that was left. And I was like, you're coming home with me. Dumped the whole bin right into my cart. So for like 50 cents a piece, yeah, I'll do some blind boxes. That sounds like fun. So that I did get. But if they're more expensive, I normally don't do blind boxes either, because it's like, hold yourself back, Brandy. You're probably not going to get what you wanted. How often do I normally stream? I stream Monday through Thursday. I typically stream at 9 p.m. Eastern, so I'm a late night streamer. But because we're doing this streamathon, we are doing, like, I'm starting earlier. So I normally would not be streaming at this time. I do stream on YouTube like once or twice a week, and that I'll do at like 4 p.m. Eastern, so that'll be a little bit earlier too, but I'm normally a late night girly. But today you guys get daytime Brandy. You streamed back in like 2014, 2016? Dude, I've been streaming on Twitch since 2015. I've officially been streaming for 10 years on Twitch, doing it full time for the past 6 years. But do I stream on TikTok? Dude, I streamed on TikTok a little bit, but like, because when I do games, you know, I feel like TikTok misinterprets what you're saying. So I've gotten like temporary TikTok live bans for not real things. Like, I was doing a charity stream once and I got like a temporary ban for like spreading false information, when I was talking about the charity, and I was like, okay, TikTok hates me. And then I had another time I was playing a horror game, and I called the enemy a little bish. Like, literally like that. I didn't even say bitch. I said bish. And I got a temporary ban for bullying. So I was like, oh my god, TikTok's a little too soft for me. I can't stream over here. So honestly, I haven't I haven't streamed on TikTok in like a couple of years, other than like the occasional like just like chatting makeup or something, but not like a gaming one. Having to upload or save your old VODs. Dude, I do. I mean, I upload my VODs now to my YouTube because, I mean, even as a partner, VODs will stay for like 60 something days. But then after that, they're gone. So I still put all my VODs up over on my YouTube too, but you retired around May 2016. You're part of the 10-year club. Let's go. 9 works for you. That's like 7 p.m. your time. You work night shift. Hey, also hi Toddy and hi Cheese. I feel like I get all the late night gremlins. A lot of people who work night shift during my streams because it's super late at night. And like my husband works nights, which is why I normally stream that time too, to like correspond with his schedule. So yeah, I feel like I get all of the same people in here that come in for like the late night vibes and either like lurk and chill or whatever. We're not gremlins, we're vampires. Way sexier. Bro, I like you. Did we just become best friends? Yup. I like that. I'm a vampire. I like that. A lot of times when you write something on TikTok, they delete it, even normal comments. They don't allow long comments, so it's hard to say. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not as huge a fan of like the gaming on TikTok. I know that's like a thing that I should probably do, but I just don't. But I've been streaming on Twitch and YouTube. And that's about as far as I can manage properly. Cause like I if you do like a multi-stream, I feel like you're like one of those chats is being ignored. Whether it's, you know, the main one, the side one, like realistically, you're not keeping up with every chat. So like if I was to do TikTok and Twitch, I would be paying attention to Twitch and probably ignoring TikTok. Hence why when I do YouTube streams, I just stream to YouTube. I will do a co-stream and I'll stream to my main and my gaming channel because I have 2 YouTubes that I'll use. Well, actually I have 3, but... And what I'll do is on the main channel, I'll do a vertical stream for those watching on mobile. And then on my gaming channel, I do a horizontal stream so you can watch the full thing, just like this, like I would on Twitch. So I give viewers the option, if you want to watch the vertical format, there's that. Or if you want to watch the larger format, there's that. And I'll like co-stream to both of my channels. But yeah, it's weird because you can't see the conversation. You don't know what's going on. Yeah. Because like if I had time, let's turn our beds into bunk beds. Do you want to push your bed and my Minecraft bed together on the server? Not on my Christian Minecraft server. Yeah, that's how I feel, where it's like I feel like someone is out of the loop of the conversation. If I had time to dedicate to individual TikTok streams as well as my Twitch and my YouTube ones, I feel like I would do that. But I just realistically do not have the time to do separate TikTok ones on top of everything else. So I'm like, I can't. No, we stack them. Jeez, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm slipping. I'm sorry, chat. I'm horrible. I'm just a horrible person. All right, I'm gonna pop open some Powerwash so we can chat and vibe. I don't know if any of you guys play Powerwash Sim, but this game is incredibly addicting. It's so good. Am I still in the climbing park? No. I finished that one a while ago. What the heck am I on now? I'm trying to think. What am I playing now? I don't remember what map I'm on. Oh, car and trailer? I don't know. I'm the most beautiful and kind person ever. Stop! Chat, You can't be that nice to me. You're gonna make me cry. You're not allowed to be overly nice. I'm an emotional person. I can't. Dude, every time I load into this, I forget my buttons. Every time. I'm like, what are my buttons again? Is this the really good one? No. It's this one, right? No, it's not. I forgot. What's the newest fancy one? It's this one? Maybe? Is this the pro one? I think. There we go. Now I have the pro one. But I don't have enough money for everything. That's your job, to be nice to me? I mean, listen. That's a nice color. Look at that blue. Also, let me know if the water is too loud. Sometimes it's a little loud. And I'm like, okay, we need to turn this down. I'm trying to yap here. I mean, look at this rich person house. Oh my god, there's a gnome up there. Look at this rich person house. Whose house looks like this? Oh, I can't even walk over there if I wanted to. Look at that house. Look at all these rich buttholes. Look at that house, and that house, and that house. Look at this whole neighborhood. Bro, I bet the HOA is really expensive. It's too moist in here. Cries an apartment. Dude, same. Is chat is allowed to be slightly gremlin-esque? Oh, you will learn. If you choose to hang out with us longer, you will indeed see how much of a gremlin this chat really is. Because they're, Meet the Robinsons house. Oh, yeah. Hi, Thick Boy. What do I like about this game? So I am like 1000% a completionist. I'm like an achievement hunter. I'm a completionist. Like, that's just my vibe. And this game really, like, adheres to that. Where, like, the dings of, like, finishing cleaning something is so satisfying. And, like, the goal of, like, getting everything completed is just nice. It's also just, like, chill. It's super chill. Chill vibes overall. On your Prime or a regular one. Listen, I am not going to tell you how to spend your money. However, if you do a regular one, it helps us with our plus goals. Prime does not help with that. However, at the same time, if you got a Prime, like, also use that bad boy. Because they give you a freebie every month. Sell me, Master Saleswoman. If you don't subscribe to me, I will cry. And you will feel bad about it. That's it. That's my sales pitch. No, I'm kidding. But, like, I'm not. But no, honestly, we're trying to get, like I said, our plus goals. And I only have stream today and tomorrow. And we need 17 more sub points. So, and only paid subs contribute to that. So if you're like, hey, you know what? I really like the vibes here. This goal is like moderately cool. That is the best way to help me right now because it'll help me hit a big goal of mine. And if I get that plus goal for this month, then I am locked in for another year at a 60-40 split. So you get more bang for your buck, and it helps me out more so. So if you can, that's cool. If you can't, that's also cool.
Did I ever give you the definition?
Thank you! Sad eyes don't work on you too well. Oh. Well, it worked enough. Thanks for the sub, dude. And that also just added 5 minutes on to the streamathon timer as well. I am on month 3. Yes. I mean, I've already confirmed it through till like August. But it's like every 3 months it can renew again. So I'm on month 3 right now. So if I get it confirmed again, then I'm locked in for another year. So that's my goal. Since it's the end of the year, if I can get it this month, then it'll lock me in for all of 2026. So I don't have to like stress it at all next year, you know? Yeah. Thank you guys so much though. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So that should put us at 84. So now we're only 16 set points away. Thank you so much, chat. Y'all are fantastic. I'd love to eventually shoot for the tier 2 of the plus program, but that shit is 300 sub points. That's bonkers, bro. Bonkers. Bro, the dinging, it's delightful. I missed the conversation. What are you locking in? So, okay, so, if you've ever heard of the... Oh my gosh. Okay, Powerwash, you're gonna have to chill. If you've ever heard of the Plus program on Twitch, what it is if you can get a certain amount of sub points, which is only for paid subs, if you get the goal that you need 3 months in a row, then you lock in a different split. So right now, like, your base split on Twitch is you get 50% of your earnings, and Twitch gets the other 50% for subs. But if I hit these milestones, I will get a 60-40 split. So I'll be getting 10% more of my own earnings from Twitch. So nothing changes for the viewer, but on the back end, I would be making more income off of the subs that you guys, you gift, you pay for, whatever. It's all subs. I will get that. So even though it requires paid subs to lock in that amount, then going forward, even gifted subs, I would get a 60% split versus 50. And then if you get the tier 2, then it's 70%. So gifted subs, unfortunately, don't add to the requirements, but the split does count for gifted subs. So like right now, I do have that 60-40 split currently. So like if you gifted a sub, I get that split. But it doesn't count towards, like, unlocking that, milestone, essentially. Which is kind of sinky. But yeah, if that makes sense, the, like, explanation of that. But I always tell people, if you plan on gifting sub to support, just up your sub to a tier 2. That's what I try to say, too. Where I'm like, if you were already planning on gifting 5 subs... rather than gifting 5 subs, if you can pay for a tier 3 for the month, that helps so much. And like, honestly, we've locked in 100, like over 100 every single month for the past like year or so. We only missed like 1 month during the summer when I didn't stream as much. Hence why I'm like focusing on it again this month. And we normally hit 100. But I'm just more making it a mental goal, and since chat asked about it, I'm like, oh, well, I'll share with y'all what's going on. But yeah. Get them goals. I'm trying. We out here trying. This is my full-time job, so every little bit of extra assistance helps so much so that I can continue doing this full-time. Right before you retired, wasn't it like a 60-40 split back then? No, it's always been a 50 split. Yeah, it's always been a 50 split, unfortunately. But like I said, I would love to eventually be able to push for the oh my goodness, the tier 2 like portion, but that's theirs is it's a lot. So we trying our best. And I am just so grateful for where we even are at this point, so. The car roof, the car arch rail, and the car wing mirror. Where's this dirt, bro? Where's this supposed dirt on this dang car? There we go. Boom. Look at that. We love to see it. Then it became the Plus program for it. Yeah, it used to be the Partner Plus program, like you said, where only partners could participate. And then they changed it so that affiliates can participate as well. Your biggest month you got was like $80. Dude, back then, I mean, it took me like 4 years of streaming pretty consistently to make it to a point where like I was making viable income for it to actually be like a job. And even still nowadays, like I stream on Twitch, I do YouTube full time, I stream on YouTube as well, I have passes, I do sponsorships with different company, I get paid on like Facebook and Instagram. Like I have to do all of these different avenues to still make like viable income, because Twitch on its own is just not enough to like Twitch on its own, like depending on the month, doesn't even pay my rent. So New York is expensive, bruh. They had their own fees attached. Yeah. Okay, we've got the motel and the theater. Or maybe I'll do the theater to start. Hi, Teddy Bear. How are you, love? Welcome in. Oh, hello, hello. She got her eyes on that 70-30 split. Listen, that's the goal one of these days. That's the goal. Well, because realistically, like, they're just agreeing to pay me a split that I should already be earning because, like, y'all are subbing still. So, like, Twitch is still getting that money. They just don't give it to me. So it's more of just, like, I gotta prove my worth for Twitch to pay out more of my money to me. Is essentially what it is when you think about it. Oh, sorry. Automod is like, excuse you. How dare you say something that could be seen as mean? How dare you? Oh my gosh. This is so weird. Why is there only like some weird dirty spots and then other spots that aren't dirty? That's so odd. I talk about my experience a lot. If you ever want me to shut it, just say, no, please don't. I love, especially with other creators, I love having these conversations. I am an open book, so I will 100% just, like, talk and talk and talk. And, like, I ain't trying to gatekeep things. I would love to put information out there for others to know and have that as a resource potentially, or even to just, like, talk with other creators to learn more myself. So, please. Tell me all of the things. I want to know. Made a decent amount of money through third-party tips. Somehow landed like 4 to 5 very generous people out of nowhere. Slow down once the affiliate program became a thing. Now everyone just subs. I feel you there. And honestly, like, also the economy is different. Like, things change from year to year. During COVID, I would have months on Twitch that were like crazy. Like I like, you know, people were donating like crazy. People just had like more money to spare. So my subs would be like upwards of like 1,000 to 2,000 subs every single month, if not more than that. But like then the sub prices increased, and then like life slowly went back to normal. Like, people just don't have those funds anymore. Hence why I've swapped from, like, heavily prioritizing, like, subs and bits to trying to focus more on landing outside sponsorships. Because I don't want to be that person that feels like I am always harping on my community to sub and drop bits and this and that. I don't want to feel like if you want to hang out here, you gotta give me money. I hate that. I hate that sentiment. Obviously, it's my job and that's part of it, but, like, I don't want to ever feel that way. So if I can prioritize, like, other avenues that doesn't put pressure on my community as much, that's what I try to do, or that's what I'm trying to focus on. Also, hence why I put so much effort into YouTube this year. Yeah, if you want to hang out, you got to give me money. Don't clip that out of context, please. Holy crap. How can I support you? I was like, do you want to give me money? Please? Quick questions. How's the sour watermelon G Fuel? So, Teddy, I actually have not had the sour watermelon G Fuel, but I love all things watermelon. And I've heard really good things about that particular flavor. So I would assume it is absolutely delicious. And right now, actually, there is a BOGO deal going on over on G Fuel's website. So if you specifically use my my BOGO link, you can go snag those goodies. So like, say you were thinking of trying one flavor, well, now you can try two for the price of one. Beautiful, wonderful deals. Who doesn't like deals? But you were never sponsored. You sure try to get some sponsorships from anything sim racing related, though. I mean, I get sponsors for a bunch of different things. Depending, I mean, I only typically take stuff that I'm interested in. Like, I'm not gonna, you know, promote a product that I wouldn't actually use myself. Or, like, promote a game that I don't see moderate amounts of interest in. So, I'm, like, the tiniest bit choosy with some things, because I need it to be, like, personally, I would rather have something in line with what I like. But I'll do a mix of, like, game sponsorships. You just caught a shiny? Ooh, what shiny did you catch? I'll do like game ones. I just did a couple ones with Streamlabs and Logitech where like I did one for a keyboard they sent me. I did one for a mouse they sent me, a headset they sent me. So I'll do ones like that for different like peripherals and things as well. But oh my god, yeah, right? Well, cuz like for example, I personally don't smoke. I do not partake in like vaping, smoking, any of those types of things, any of the marijuanas. Not my cup of tea. But I get messages from like vaping companies or like smoking companies or other things like a bunch, ironically. And I'm just like, it's not my cup of tea. I'm not gonna like pretend to like something that I'm just for a paycheck. But like, listen, if somebody else does, get that bank. Do you? Just as long as you don't false advertise anything. You Gucci. You Gucci. The watermelon limeade is really good. Ooh, that sounds good. Like I said, I like anything watermelon flavored. So I feel like that would be a safe bet. Oh wait, no, that's a lie. I've had the watermelon limeade. I had it in the can. I never had the powder though. And in the can was really good. You had one for Raid Shadow Legends that you declined. So I actually did a Raid Shadow Legends one when I was like first starting out with sponsorships, trying to just get my foot in the door. That game's actually not that bad, low-key. Like, I don't know how it is in the long run, because I only played it for like a month, but it's actually not as bad as I would think. Like, I enjoyed it for what I played of it. It's not too shabby. I mean, I'm lucky enough where I'm at like a more fortunate spot now where I have the luxury to be a little bit more choosy, but get that bag. Exactly. And I will always say the same thing for my friends. Like ad breaks, like people waiting around through the ad breaks. I'm like, thank you. Like, I really appreciate that. Or like, dude, like honestly, the ads are like ridiculous nowadays, how much Twitch puts them out. And then we make like pennies half the time. But like, whenever I see people, like when I'm in other people's streams and people are like, you know what, I'm sitting through the ad breaks, I'm here to support you. Like, I'm like, that's my kind of people. We're out here just supporting one another, doing this crazy stuff on the internet, just trying to live out our dreams of being, you know, professional nerds. I'm here for it. It's like so microtransaction heavy. Gotcha. I mean, I played it for like a month. To be honest, every mobile game I feel like is heavy transaction heavy because the games are all free to play, so like they gotta pull in income somehow. So I get it, because that's, you know, how they're able to make the game free to play. Much heavier since COVID. Oh gosh. Oh, hello!
This is coming from me. Do you ever sleep? Lamau, and yeah, I always laugh when someone throws me a sub cause I'm always just down talking about what dumb ads are running. Also, hi bestie in chat. Love you.
Hi bestie! I love you too. Thank you for the biddies and adding some time onto our timer. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. They're all free to play or gacha games. Yeah, that's what most of the mobile games are. And as stinky as it is, a majority of the game sponsorships that I get are just mobile games. I don't know if it's because mobile games, like, they put more money towards creators to promote their games. I don't exactly know what the reasoning is. But, like, 90% of the game sponsorships that I get are either mobile games or games that have a mobile option. So, like, it is what it is. But honestly, that's why I try to find games where, like, any of the, like, paid stuff to it is completely optional and not, like, kind of a necessity for some games to even attempt to be good at it. But a decent amount. Dude, same! Oh my god, my community loved Monopoly Go. That was, like, one of my best performing sponsorships that I did, actually. Playing already? The game a bunch with your brother? Easy to hype up something you already do? Yeah, oh, so much so. And honestly, that game is, like, kind of fun. I do a lot of the puzzle mobile games because I like doing, like, puzzly type stuff like that, so I pick a lot of those ones up. Because those ones are, like, I mean, that's enjoyable for me. So I'll play it for, like, the month that I have the sponsorship, and it gives me something to do with my free time. Oh, yeah, definitely. I don't do a lot of gacha games. I personally don't play those. So I don't typically do, like, a lot of sponsorships with those because they're not games that, like, I typically play. So I would just be putting on a face to enjoy it for the time that I would be playing it. So it's like, eh. But also, hi, Mario, how are you? It's a game you would have paid, like, $5.99 to play, or even a monthly subscription to play. I feel that. How much they make? Oh, these games probably make disgusting amounts. Dude, there is this one game that I play that... I mean, I don't play it much anymore because I just don't have time. But I did a sponsorship with it, and they got me addicted. And there is, like... You join, like, an alliance, and then you can play with other people and stuff and whatnot. And the way the game works is if you're in, like, an alliance with people and people make, like, in-game transactions, then everybody in the alliance gets, like a present as a response to that person, like, purchasing whatever. AFK. I did, but that didn't feel gacha. I mean, I guess a little bit. I actually like that one. I'm just saying I don't play a lot of gacha games, really. AFK. No, I played AFK Journey, not Arena. Yeah, I played AFK Journey, where you're like, you're in this like town and there's like dragons and shit. That one had like a story and was kind of fun. I like that. That wasn't too shabby. But no, so the game that I play is like you can see if people make purchases because everyone gets like a gift. And there was this one guy, his name was 50. And the reason his name was 50 was because he spent over $50,000 on this game. He's some, like, rich guy that, like, worked for some, like, big, like, Fortune 500 company. And he would buy, like, thousands of dollars worth of in-game items in this game, like, every single day. Insanity. So, like, literally these games, all you need is, like, one person like that. And whatever money that they would have thrown at creators to sponsor them is, like, immediately washed. It's crazy. That's crazy to think. But, like, I mean, if you're, like, stupid rich and money means nothing to you, like, I'm sure, like, throwing it at a game that you enjoy playing, I mean that's worth it for you. But it's crazy to think. Never for the sponsor reasons. It's hard to do them free to play and try to do the content you want. Speaking from experience. Gotcha. Clash of Clans made billions with a B. I never actually played Clash of Clans. I know what that one is, but I never actually played that one. I see the commercials for it, like, all the time, though. $2 p.m. here. Can I do some grown-up stuff? Oh, you're so good. I am going to be here all day. We're doing a 12-hour stream, so I am not getting off till, like, 2, 3 a.m. my time. So I will still be here. And we still have, as of current, 8 hours on the clock. So, and then whatever adds from there. So, yeah. We will be here for quite a bit. For anyone that wants to keep on vibing. Keep on keeping on. Also, hi Shelby! How are you? The last achievement you had to get was to clean the front row seat first. Aw, dang. Well, I already missed out on that, didn't I? Fallout 76. Only play with the game with the subscription. Wait, the subscription for 76? What are you talking about? Microtransactions, but all of them are cosmetics, guy. See, I don't mind if, like, a game has a lot of cosmetics that you can choose to buy. Like, League of Legends has a ton of, like, cosmetics you can choose to buy. But, like, the cosmetics don't make you play better. It might make you think you play better, but you don't. So, like, they're not necessary to play the game. They're just, like, an added bonus. So I like it when the microtransactions are an added bonus as opposed to, like, a necessity to play the game well. Like, if you get thrown into a game and then, like, you're getting attacked by, like, higher level people instantaneously because, like, they've been playing this game for, like, 12 years and you've been playing it for, like, 12 hours. It's like, oh my gosh. Like, I was feeling overwhelmed in Star Trek for a bit because I kept getting attacked by people once, like, you get to a certain level and then, like, your base is open to others. And I was like, oh my god, people! I have, like, a baby town. Please, stop. Just let me exist. You're taking me out. Great and not great with money. You've never... Oh, no. I've never in my life had FU money. I wish. Maybe one day. I mean, I still got a lot of life to live, so there's always a chance. But I unfortunately have, up to this point in my life, have never had that. But you never know. Your hours in Monster Hunter Wilds? Oh, I have never played that game. $230 hours. Oh my gosh. Almost all MMOs are free to play. Well, League is a MOBA, so if we're talking about what I was just referencing, but yeah, most MMOs are too, though. Cause you junk scrap box, both. And this is coming back into the game. I literally need to buy the subscription. Fire out. Why the hell? Unnecessarily heavy. Dude, are you over encumbered playing Fallout? Dude, I'm always encumbered playing Fallout. That's just how Fallout works. We're all loot goblins. If you play Fallout and you're not encumbered, then you're not playing Fallout right. Exactly. If you're not over encumbered and like walking at a snail speed because you're carrying like 40 pounds over your limit at all times, what are you even doing with your life? Because you're not playing Fallout correctly. Oh my god, stairs. Encumbered. Encumbered is like you're carrying too much, so you're like weighed down. That's a word choice that they use in Fallout games. I think I need to like... What is it? I keep getting that like rippling, which I learned is VSync. Which I never used VSync before, but now I need to use it for this rippling that I keep getting. I guess I have a nice enough computer now with my upgrade that I need to actually do it. Also, I see that we have an ad break, so I'm just going to pause right now and I'm going to go to the bathroom. So, I mean, not that you're missing anything anyways, but I got to pee. So, all of our new friends, enjoy some chair. I'll be right back. A good chair stream. Who doesn't like a good chair stream? Your pockets were practically empty. Your character never walked at a snail speed, though, because special mods even when encumbered. Ooh. Oh, when you're modding it, there's difference. I'm talking about just normal. Alright, us normal, non-modded players are encumbered as heck. Oh, you're talking about perks. Gotcha. When you said modded, I thought you meant... Because a lot of people do mod, like, Fallout. I mean, I never played 76 and... I mean, I also don't play around with mods, so I don't know what people do or don't do on there. So, like, listen, I don't know. Okay? You never know with Bugfesta. You never know. It's the internet. Anything is possible. I'm sure if people wanted to mod it, they could find a way to break the game. They'll figure it out. Why is that movie just called Jeff? You see that? Name it Jeff. That's what my brain is thinking of. Sometimes Jeff just got a Jeff. Big facts, though. Very valid point. Sometimes Jeff do just got a Jeff. Realistically, this is actually kind of a small theater. Mothman, cultist, cannibal, Carl needs more friends. Oh my Lanta. So we're doing 12 hours today. What's the occasion? So I decided, I mean, we're just leading up to Turkey Day with this streamathon because I only stream today and tomorrow, and those are my last streams of November. And I have a ton of games that I'm incredibly behind on finishing. So we just decided, hey, a streamathon would be a fun way to like hang out more, finish up these games that we've been working on, and just like chill together for the holidays coming up. So that is like the occasion. Nothing like super, super special or fancy. More just a reason to like do some long streams and try to catch up on games that we've been trying to finish. Hence why we had certain games on the agenda of like, these are ones that we were trying to power push through. And I just feel like I haven't had enough time lately to get to everything that I've been wanting to play. So that's more it. Nothing like crazy fancy, to be completely honest. It's weird being here at work and it's 4 p.m. watching you. I know, I'd never be on this early. Yeah, so that's the occasion. Nothing too crazy. Just an excuse to... Yo, is my cat up there? My cat is up there. What the heck? Hi, Steve. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Get banned from the game if they tried that. Yeah, I mean, you make a valid point. You do make a valid point. Hey, latter. There we go. It's like I need this. Your power's too junky? Yes. I am still going through my first playthrough of all the levels. And then once I finish everything, I'm going to go through and probably do like achievement hunting to 100% it. Your second trip through it? Noise. Noise. This isn't too bad of a level. And now that I have this like nice freaking Powerwash one, it goes by a lot faster. Exactly. This is my first pass through. I 100% will return to these levels to get whatever like achievements and stuff. Because I 100%ed the first game. So I'll be definitely doing that again for this. Because I like playing these games a lot. And then when I go through it the second time, a lot of times I'll open it up for the community to join me. And then we make it like a fun community thing and then we play together. But I have already been loving this game. Like, the new additions are so nice. Like, I know we waited a long time for it, but I feel like it was worth it. Oh, like, we come back here for something else? Probably for, like, the lobby out there. I wouldn't be surprised if that's another level for this. Lots of surprises. I'm, like, curious on how the story is gonna progress. Because, like, the first game was, like, you know, freaking aliens. So I'm wondering if, like, we're gonna get some craziness like that, too, for this. It's aliens, man. Aliens. Dude, the dings are so satisfying too. This game was a story? It does! Shelby, did you ever play the first game? So you have to, like, read a lot of the stuff to get a bit of the story and, like, read what... It's a lot of, like, the side text that you'll get and stuff like that. But, yeah, it does have a story. I mean, it's not necessary, like, you don't have to read the story. But the first game, like, if you read a lot of the stuff, you ended up learning the story of, like, aliens being, like, the cause of, like, a lot of the stuff that went on, and the very last level, like, fully comes to full circle to it. Yeah! So, yeah, it's aliens. So that's why we always make the, like, the joke where it's like, aliens. Because, that's what it was. And then this game, it doesn't right in the beginning. It kind of takes a little bit to amp up to start giving you more of, like, the weird stuff. But, yeah, if you pay attention to reading this stuff, it all comes full circle. It's kind of wild, yeah. Dude, this new mouse, unfortunately, the scroll wheel, because it's so new, it's, like, a little too sensitive. So I keep accidentally hitting stuff with my freaking finger. So that's what all the, like, click, 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 click is. It's me. It's me accidentally hitting buttons. Yo, no, get out of my way, bro. Can't you see I'm cleaning? But yeah, this one I'm waiting to see if it comes full circle to the aliens again. It's like so wonderful, so wonderfully stupid. Oh no, you muffin. Okay, we're getting more. We're getting more.
Hello there.
Hi, Justin. Have I read any of the articles? I read some that were in the office, and then I've been, like, keeping up with, whenever I get, like, messages from the clients of whatever it is that I'm cleaning. So I've been moderately trying to keep up with everything as best as I can. This story has been relatively normal so far, but now it's starting to kind of give hints of, like, shit's about to get weird. Any moment now. And it will all come crashing down. Yeah, and we get cats. Like, come on. It's immediately better with cats. Ultimate relaxation station. This nasty ass motel. Okay, I do have some money though, so let me get more for my Vista Pro. Are this... Is this what I owe, or this is what I gave? I sold it back, right? I can sell back. Oh, okay. Because I was like, I think I sold these things back. Because I'm not going to use them again. I did. I sold those things back and that one back. I'm doing good, Justin. How are you? I don't like the way you can't wash them, go back and read the messages. Like you can't... Yeah, that's a little annoying that I can't go back and read things. So like if I missed it, then I'm a little effed because I'm like, well, crap. I don't remember what that said. But... Dude, this is gonna take a while. Oh, man. I'm doing good, Texas. How are you today? There's my cat. Gonna go see Megan's parents for Thanksgiving this year? Oh, nice. Do they live close to you? Extremely blessed. You think you stayed at the motel once? Did it look like this? Because, ew, it's rough. Dude, there's gross handprints on these doors. No. Vacancies? Of course there's vacancies. There's always vacancies at the Bates Motel. I ain't staying here. Are you kidding me? 5 to 6 hours. Oh, that stinks. That's a long drive. But hopefully it goes quickly. Hopefully it's an easy drive. Vacancies. Bacon strips and bacon strips. You've done the whole story. You're just waiting on DLC now. I feel like there probably won't be DLC for a bit because this game isn't that old yet. And honestly, like, it takes a while to get through these levels. Like, these are big levels. Like, I'm only playing it on stream, so it's taking me longer. Like, if I was playing this whole stream, I would have beat, I would have beat this already. But I've been trying to just play this on stream. So, it's taking me, I've got more time, like, for it, but... The levels are nothing? Bro, these levels, some of these levels take a while. I mean, once you get the upgraded nozzles, it's not too bad. But, like, they're still pretty long levels. Wait till you get to the mall? Oh, boy. Every time I'm, like, on certain levels, people just keep telling me, like, wait till this level, wait till this level. It's, like, it's kind of ominous, almost, where I'm like, oh, gosh. Oh, jeez, I don't have ups at all. Well, I messed that up, didn't I? It's, like, ominous, like, wait till you get to this level. Dun, 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 dun. What is this, like, weird little turn-off here? Ka-chow! Okay, I did it. Look at that. Look at that. First try. No one saw anything different. It's a planetarium? Ooh, that sounds fun. Do you like this? This nozzle? Disgusting. Love it. Wonderful. Ka-chow! I try. I've had a lot of practice. I say it a lot. I have a problem. They've already said there's going to be 3 free and 3 paid. Gotcha. Probably to start off, and then, like, they'll keep going from there. That's probably what they just have on the roster until they, like, figure out what else they're going to keep adding to it. But honestly, Powerwash, I feel like, is pretty good with adding a lot of DLCs and, like, free stuff and other, you know, maps to keep people still busy. So I suspect, you know, probably about the same for this one as they did in the first. There is. I mean, the plot isn't, like, super important. I'm not gonna be over here acting like it is. But if you do read, like, the notes and stuff, there is, like, a story that goes along with the washing. Exactly. I only power wash for the plot. Are you kidding me? Only. Who's playing Power Washer and not getting the story? Blasphemy. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the crossovers. But I feel like this isn't it's not doing like as much as it normally would. That's the largest. Maybe it is, but I'm just not realizing it. Resident Evil crossover. Oh, that would be so cool. I mean, they work with Square, like, this is published, I think, by Square Enix. So they have a lot of connections with that. So if there's other Square Enix games that they haven't worked with, I definitely could see more of those on the horizon. Aw, thanks. I am a huge fan of Pikmin. It's one of my favorite games. Or one of my favorite franchises, I should say. Huge Pikmin fan. Dude, I feel like this isn't even faster than just... If I just use my regular... Like... I should just use this one. This seems like it goes faster. Still. Than washing the floor. Dragon Quest. Well, they already did, like, Final Fantasy. They did, the new Tomb Raiders, is that also, is that published by Square Enix, were they? I'm trying to remember. There's a couple of ones that were, like, Square Enix related stuff. So, in our blue rooms, we have an economy option, the River Blessings. Warhammer. Yeah, Warhammer. There's a SpongeBob one. the Back to the Future. There was like a lot of very interesting ones that I never like anticipated a collab for. Prop yourself on a sunken waterbed and let the Kakalama River wash over you. You might be overly familiar with that sound though. Oh. The sound of being wet. Yeah, I thought this Tomb Raider one was Square Enix, right? As well. I thought so. Honestly, I hated the Warhammer one. There was too many, like, machines that had such small parts. There was, like, such a pain in the booty cheeks to clean. I was not a big fan of that one. I don't need, like, super, super intricate, like, things. Yeah, too many tiny parts. So it was, like, like, I was like, I don't know if I finished cleaning this. I don't know what bits. There's so many tiny parts that when I do the orange, like, I can't even feasibly see what is still dirty and what's not. Because everything's covering itself. So I, like, couldn't tell. The Final Fantasy one. I've never played Final Fantasy, so I was like... I'm sure if I played Final Fantasy, I would have liked it more, because I would have known what things were being referenced and whatnot. But I am not a Final Fantasy girly, so I did not know any of this stuff. So it was okay. Clearly, yeah, if they ever actually let this get this dirty, clearly something's wrong with the management. Who's staying here? If I, like, first off, I wouldn't even stop. If I'm, like, driving by this and I was even considering staying here, I would not stop. I'd be like, no, it's not happening. Never mind. That's what it looks like? No, we're not going in there. That's Bedbug Central, bro. I don't even want to get near this place. Hell to the no. Future Labs themselves published one? SE only published the first one? Oh, so this is not Square Enix. They did not... Ah. I mean, I'm curious, they're still working with Square Enix, that if they would have more of those. But, I didn't even realize that. That's good to know. Probably because of the success of the first one, they were like, you know what, we can publish this our own doing. Because I feel like a lot of companies, when they're first starting out, will go to these larger companies to publish them. Because they might not have the, like, money to put behind it yet until the game actually does well. And, like, they have proof of concept, you know? So I feel like that's probably what happened here. And then the first one was like such a smash hit. They're like, well, crap. Okay. And Square Enix is like, we saw what you did. You can do this. You got this one, champ. A little slap on the back. Dude, again with the, like, coyotes in the distance. I, like, hear them again. Dude, the fact that I have to, like, wash your cactuses? Why are your cactuses so dirty? How do you have dirt on your cactus? Oh, God. gosh. So I figured we do, like, depending on the size of the next maps, 1 or 2 more maps. And then we can transition over to, like, maybe our first indie horror game, if that's the vibe. Because I feel like we've been, you know, chilling, doing our thing. Working on getting a couple of things done today. I mean, we're still only 2 hours. Dude, I didn't even realize we're still only 2 hours into stream. Like, we got such a long day ahead of us. We've still got at least another 9 hours. Well, I mean, 9 hours if we cap the timer. Right now, the timer is at 7 hours, 40 minutes. So, to cap the timer for today, we'd have to get, you know, 9 more hours on the clock. And then to do another 12-hour stream tomorrow, we'd have to end stream tonight again, with at least 7 hours on the clock. Is where we would have to get to. And then check it's 2 12-hour streams. Blasphemy. Oh, it was so funny yesterday. He was like, I don't know if this is just like a man thing or a husband thing, but like I told Bobby multiple times, like, which days I was streaming, how long I could potentially stream for, like, if chat caps it, we're gonna do this on this day. And then he still asked me, like, multiple times, when are you streaming? How long are you streaming? I'm like, babe, do you, when the words come out of my mouth, do you listen to them? Oh boy, you. Hi Simba, how are you? Welcome in. Happy, what day is today? Tuesday? Happy Tuesday. Dude, it is low-key crazy how dark it gets so quickly. Like, it's already almost pitch black outside. Like, it hits 5 o'clock, and it feels like it should be, like, 10 o'clock at night. Like, I know wintertime it gets dark quickly, but I feel like this is, like, even quicker than normal. In the orange rooms, we have our standard service, the Tingle Town. Oh. Gently nestle yourself upon the relaxation bed of nails and feel 1,000 pins. Dude, the Tingle Town. I don't think I want to be in the orange room. Don't go in the orange room, guys. That's suspect as hell. Tingle Town. No, 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 no. That's not happening. Nope. That's weird. Alright, chat. I want to know. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Would you ever stay in a room in a motel called Tingletown? This is important information. I need yes or no answers here. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Are you staying in Tingletown? Alright, we're getting more yeses than I was anticipating to start off. Because I know I'm not. I don't care what's going on in that room. I don't like the idea of it being called Tingletown. And then to learn that you're laying on a bed of nails, I mean, that just adds... No. Just no. Definitely no. Definitely no for you, girl. Sorry, that's gonna be a no to Tingletown. What's wrong with the little tingle? I mean, there could be a lot of things wrong with the little tingle. Realistically, there could be a lot wrong. What kind of tingles are we talking about? That's the thing. No, not tinkle. Tingle. Tingle, not tinkle. Oh my god, Shelby. Tingle with a G. Oh my god. Ew. Ew. Chat. Not Tinkletown. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Okay, chat, you're banned. You're banned. You're done. Go home, chat. You're drunk. Tingle, not tinkle. Oh my gosh. I would hope everybody would say no to Tinkletown. Good lord. Listen, I ain't kink shame, but ew. Oh my gosh. Y'all are crazy. Oh my land. Thank you for that laugh. I needed that. Thank you. Thank you, chat. Oh my gosh. Oh, I was like, what's next? The poopy place? Oh my gosh. No, tingle. No, oh my gosh, your bad hearing just gave me such a good laugh, so thank you for that. Sorry, now we just get to hear purrs in the background. Where is this cat? Oh, he's right there. Hi. You get the little pets. Yeah, the fact that I have 3 pet cats also make this game 10 times better. Like, these people knew what they were doing when they put these cats in this game. They were like, you know what? You know what everybody likes? Cats. Done. How do we get these people locked and loaded in this game? Cats. Do you get to pet the cat? Done. Do it. Like, first of all, if animals in a game make the game indefinitely better, and then if you can pet the animal, now that's just like loads better. Cat dander? What is cat dander? Am I stupid for not knowing what that is? Like their fur? Oh, the dog one? I don't know. I think I deleted the command. It's probably still available, probably somewhere, because this chat would have, like, came for me if I actually deleted it. No, you can't spray the cat. Luckily, you can't. I don't want nobody... Oh my god, no, the command is still there. It is. Oh gosh. It's alright. I need to get rid of that. Like their fur? Gotcha. Dude, cats shed like crazy. That's the only downside with cats. Is like, I could always tell when I was in grade school, like, which kids had cats. Because their clothes would just be like covered in cat hair all the time. That I would not want. I'm not trying to have my stuff completely covered in it. You have a ginger kitty? So like this, like these? This type of kitty? But you can't. Well, I mean, you can also just like clean your stuff, but like, I had so many kids that I went to like high school with that just would be covered in cat hair at all times. So you just have to be on top of like that. But also some cats probably shed way more than others. I never really had a lot of cats growing up, so. That or I had cats that like were outdoors or... Yeah, don't let them lay on your clothes. Definitely that. Yeah, that too. For sure. You make a valid point. The green rooms is our deluxe option, Rebirth Day. Settle into an all-encompassing edible egg where you're surrounded by pure oxygen and soft nutrient gel. An edible egg. As you slip into higher level of consciousness, the egg gently drifts across the room. That's kind of weird. When the egg reaches the other side, you have to fight your way out through the door you begin with for your new life to be reborn. Wait. Fight your way out? What are we fighting it? What? The heck are we fighting? Opening soon? This place better never open, bro. It's a rebirthing scenario. It's very weird. This hotel is incredibly weird. Yeah, we at the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. Yeah, that's still weird. I don't think the explanation makes it any less weird. If anything, it makes it more weird. I like how they have like a brand new opening soon sign, but like it's covered in dirt. Did you put the sign and then like dirty it up after the fact? Because, like, how do you have this brand new opening soon sign that's disgusting already? We're not even open yet. How did you manage to do that one? Like, I'm assuming you hired me to clean this place up so that you're ready to open. But, like, I don't know about that one, fam. 'Honestly, this motel kind of looks like a motel you would see at, like, the Jersey Shore. That's, like, super close to the boardwalk, but, like, also sketchy as hell. But they're still gonna charge you an expensive rate because of the location, and that's it. It's a good chance you'll get robbed in your sleep, but, like, at least you're close. You're close to the ocean. 100%. I feel like I've stayed at a place in Seaside that looks just like this. Maybe a little bit less dirty, but not by much. Definitely not by much. Dude, again with the, like, foxes or whatever going in. Well, also, like, why are, like, half of the maps in this also, like, maps in the middle of nowhere? Like, we're, like, in the desert, middle of nowhere for some reason. Hi, Nick. How are you? And y'all doing power wash? So I asked chat what they wanted to start with. We had like a big raid earlier, and a lot of people were just like chatting and chilling. So we didn't really want to go into like a story game right off the rip since we're yapping. So we decided we'd start with some power wash, which is really just like yapping with bonus steps. So I'm only gonna do like probably one, maybe two more maps after this one, depending on how big they are. And then we're gonna transition over to some horror. Yeah. So we're getting a mix of stuff in today. Hopefully your lunch break is going well. You pack anything good for lunch today? Oh, you put your animals in there? I'll have to look. I'll have to see. I'm glad y'all not doing Pokemon while I'm at work. Well, we were debating between Power Wash and Pokemon. I decided, I was like, we'll do Power Wash because I can just kind of talk through it. Because we were doing a lot of yapping. I mean, I'm always doing a lot of yapping. But we were doing, like, extra yapping. And I was like, I don't want to talk through all of Pokemon. So that's why I decided on this. So we'll probably do those games, like horror, Pokemon, all that good stuff, a little bit later. So yeah, you're not missing the good stuff. You have a question, no rush. I'm just curious if you missed it. One of the other streams you need to go back and watch. Did you ever go to that? No, I did not play it yet. No, I have not played it yet. Also, I always put all of my VODs up on my gaming channel. And if I do, like, multiple games in one stream, I've been separating them into multiple VODs so that you, like, don't miss any of the games. So, yeah. Whenever I do play it, it will be up there, so you don't have to worry about missing it. If you miss the stream, the VOD will at least be up, but... That too. If I'm doing Pokemon, I would be asking chat about things I don't know. Most likely. So in due time. In due time we will, though. Looking forward to the Pokemon DLC. When does the DLC come out? I haven't even finished the base game yet. I'm just trying to finish the base game still. December? Oh, dang. DLCs for a couple things are coming in December. I'm like working now to try to put together Elden Ring Night Rain collab. Because you need three people to play that game? And I think the DLC for that comes out like first week of December as well. So I'm trying to see if I can put together a group and do like a collab stream of playing through that. So I'm like, what is that noise? What's going on in this room? It sounds like a spaceship. Aliens. I don't think there is crossplay for Night Rain. But I have it on Steam. So I already have some people that have told me they're interested because I posted about it in the Bandai Discord. Trying to see if I can get some people to collaborate with other Bandai creators. So I have a couple of people that I have an idea of reaching out to specifically to plan some stuff. But I gotta kind of gauge how long it would be because I don't know if it's something... It's hard to plan collabs when it's not something that you would complete in like a single stream. To get everybody's schedules lined up to do multiple like streams together is like really, really tough to try to do. So, trying to see what I can manage. So that's something I'd like to try to put together for December since it'll be like popular again with the DLC coming out. And then obviously like I could start the collab with people, but like I don't know if like I can save the save file and then like I could play it with you guys joining me because I know like Leon, a couple other people in chat have the game and wanted to play with me too. So I'm also content with like if I do a collab with some people to start it off. And then if, like, I do multiple games, like, we continue playing through, but then the community joins. I'm not opposed to that, too. But I don't know if, like, you start with somebody that you can only play that save file with those people or not. Because some games are like that, and then other games, like, other people could join for the same save file. So I don't know. That's the only downside with, like, multiplayer games that are, like, long, is if I try to plan a collab with other streamers, it's, like, trying to work out schedules for multiple streams is a pain in the booty cheeks. That I have on the horizon. This path into the woods. That I've got on the horizon planned that I'm working on. Sleep Awake, which is a new Blumhouse game, comes out on the 2nd. So we will be playing that when that comes out, which I'm really excited for because I did both of the demos for it. And got to meet the creators of the game, which is so cool. Did like a whole meeting interview thing with them. Which is really, really awesome. We got that's coming up. Oh my gosh. I'm stacked, bro. I'm stacked. So that's why 100% during these two streams today and tomorrow, I'm going to try to power push through a lot of what we've been working on to get moderately caught up with some stuff. I don't even know, like, how far into Powerwash I am. If I'm, like, there's a lot of levels left. There's not that many left. This is, like, the never-ending game, so I never know. This is the game that never ends. Which is a good thing. $38 jobs. Bro, I have no idea how many I've done so far. I don't even know if I've done even half of that, to be honest. I don't know. I've done a lot. I've done a lot. Now that I think about it, I have done a lot. But these also do take a while, so... This is number 24. Is it really? Okay, so I've done more than I thought. That's actually not too shabby. Look at us making some good work. I've done like 2 larger maps in a row, so I feel like the next map is going to be like a car or something. Let me see what time it is. It is 5 o'clock. Okay, so I figured we play this for like... one to 2 more maps. And then we can swap over to maybe one of the horror games I have that's only like an hour or 2. Medium / big and a big one. Ooh, okay. So maybe just like the medium map. Yeah, that's what I think we'll do. We'll do like one more of this, and then we'll do some horror. And then maybe we can do some Pokemon later tonight if that's the vibe. So relaxing, so peaceful. Oh, right after this is a big job? This is already a big job. 2 big jobs back to back? Oh my gosh. Oh my Lanta. This one's considered medium? I mean, yeah, I mean valid, but still. It's big enough. Second floor rear vent. Okay, outer wall pillar. First floor side electrics box wire. Outer wall pillar. Ta-da! We cleaned the nasty motel. The next map is your favorite? Ooh. Yeah, this one is like a medium. The vibe is amazing. We'll keep a rebirth egg warm for you. No, that's really okay. Nope. Please do not. A mini roller coaster? Okay, I think this is a perfect job to end on. This looks cool as heck. Actually, this one doesn't look too big. I mean, it's big, but like, there's definitely bigger maps. Ooh. Do I want to ride it when it's dirty? Stay on it the whole way. I mean, I was planning on it. I'm trying to multitask. What's it doing in this theme park? That was an achievement? Alright, cool. We're riding it again. Doing whatever the F it wants. Do you see the red balloon though? What is that? What is that? Duck and cover, kiddos. Okay, this is a cool one to end on. So we'll do this, and then after we finish this particular map, we will swap to a horror game. I think we're making good progress this week. We finished Tormented Souls yesterday. We're making good work on Powerwash, getting closer to getting this game wrapped up. We're like 50% of the way through Pokemon. I feel like we're doing pretty good. At least with the games that I'm trying to finish, because we did start some other games on stream, but it didn't seem like as much excitement was there for those games, so I don't know if I'll like stream full playthroughs of them or not, or if maybe they'll be resorted to like YouTube games that I like take my time with. But there's at least the games that we're doing on Twitch that I want to like get caught up on, but I feel like we're making good progress. So is this not the last extender? Oh, I already own it. There we go. I already had it. I just didn't realize I wasn't using it. It was already, like, covering ground far away, so I thought I already did it. No comment on your last comment. It's a chaotic cleaning method. Oh, what? When I was trying to clean while on the roller coaster? Yeah, it was sporadic as all hell. But you know what? We're doing our best. Now opening next month Raid Train to non-teamies. Yeah, so I already opened it. I posted in the guilds and the creator clubs and some of the other teams that I'm a part of, like that I'm active in. But I'm not allowing other people to share it yet. I'm just posting in my spaces right now, which is seeming like it's filling up the rest of the train. So I don't want to open it to just like other people inviting people per se. Because, like, I mean, if you want to invite other people, they can just join the Discord and the DS Hopefuls and then see it. But I'm only right now, it's open. I opened it to Teamies, I opened it to Hopefuls, and then I posted in the guilds, I posted in the Creator Club, and then I posted in, like, 3 different team Discords of teams that I'm a part of. Yeah. And that's all I've got. But we're honestly, the spots are filling. I only posted like a day ago in the other places, so spots are filling pretty quickly for it. I mean, if Shelby would like to, I think Shelby's in the Discord, to be honest. If Shelby would like to join, that's totally fine. Because Shelby is in those like overlapping spaces with me, and a couple. She's in Femmes of the Fog, which is I posted it. I mostly just want to keep it contained to the spaces I'm in so that there's like a general sense of collectiveness and it's not just like randos of the internet joining, if that makes sense, you know, which is why I'm not just like publicly posting for the whole internet to join. I'm more posting as a means of like celebrating the squad and my team, and then community within the different spaces that I am also a part of. And also just like comforting spaces, like within the guilds and within the creator clubs and like other teams I'm part of. I know it's not like weirdos. Oh yeah, I mean, if she missed it and she wants to join, Shelby's been in here. I don't know if Shelby's still listening, but she's more than welcome. If there's right now the spots are filling up quick, so it's mostly just like those late night, early morning spots that are left. A couple of daytime spots are still left, but it's filling up pretty fast. And I only, posted a couple days ago, which is really exciting. My goal is to hopefully have all spots filled by the 1st. Or around there, so that I can kind of get everybody on board. Everyone knows the plan of what's going on and stuff. So, oh yeah, you're not. Are you even signed up yet, Fire? You better get on there, bro. I mean, if you can, I'd love to have you part of it. The more teamies that I can have of it, the better, because I want as many teamies as possible in there. There's a couple of like later night spots if you could do any of those. Because I know those are still up. All of the, like, 9 o'clock primetime spots are pretty much taken, though, I think, if I'm not mistaken. No worries at all. No worries. Yeah, I opened it up to the teamies a few days early just so y'all could pick like priority spots because I wanted as many teamies as possible to join in, and then that's when I opened it up to like everybody else after that. But we do have a lot of teamies participating, which makes me happy. So, and I'm like already making a lot of friends in some of the other guilds and stuff like that. I've seen their name before, but I never really like talked to them much, so it's been nice to connect with more people already. And I'm also like, everyone's telling me what their like holiday plans are for the streams, which is so cute. So I can't wait to see like everyone's festive ideas. my gosh, no worries at all. I mean, if by the time comes, if someone drops or anything like that, or you do know your schedule and can participate, we'd love to have you, but also no pressure at all. It's more just so, like, I love you and I'd love to see you in it, but I totally understand, like, other commitments and work and stuff. That's your goal for 2020. Yeah, it's, dude, same. Like, I joined so many, like, teams and or like discords for different game companies and stuff in the past couple of months that I feel like I haven't gotten the time to just actually like meet everybody in those spaces and like actually connect with more people outside of like the people I already knew. So that's why I'm really liking this train so far and how it's coming together, because a lot more people are joining that like I haven't gotten to connect with previously. So it's like pushing me to network. And like I've been getting OBS set up for your hot tub stream. Yeah, it's been like pushing me to network and communicate with more people and meet more people in more spaces. So it's only been active for like less than a week, but I'm already like really excited about it. And I'm taking part in another holiday raid train actually that same week, unironically. Like it just happened to be happening the same time that I had this idea with the Creator Club. So I'll be part of that too. So all of the festive holiday stuffs. Post on socials more. Try to connect with other people while being cautious. Yeah, there's definitely those bad eggs out there. So you got to be a little choosy of which people you give your time to. Honestly, I have been trying to do more collabs with people where I'm not necessarily streaming, so that I can actually like prioritize talking with the people that I'm working with, and just like gaming more organically, because I feel like I don't make enough time for that. And if I plan a whole like stream thing around it, I still am like having to bide my time between talking with you guys and talking with whoever's in whatever I'm doing. So I've been trying to just game more with others and network outside of just streaming, which I actually did like 2 different gaming sessions this past month that were off stream, like on my own time, which was really nice to get to meet more people. So I'm trying my best. I feel like I was just so busy recently that I just haven't been able to do that. Yeah, because I feel like I was like hitting kind of like a roadblock a little bit with streaming, where like I was enjoying what I was doing, but at the same time I was feeling like we weren't gaining a ton of new community members from what I was doing, which is ultimately the goal with Twitch, is to just keep growing over time. So I was like, okay, I need to adjust what I'm doing. How do I expand to more audiences? How can I prioritize X, Y, and Z? So, like, been really focusing on my other socials, trying to push people to check out Twitch. Feel like I've been doing decently overall. Like, I'm happy with the progress I'm making in the changes that I've made more recently. I'm doing my best, fam. Yeah, because honestly, like, you can network on Twitch a lot, but I've noticed the most, like loyal viewers are viewers that will follow you from other platforms to Twitch. Those are going to be your people that are there day in and day out because they've already taken the extra step of like following you from somewhere else. So they already clearly enjoy your content and want more. As opposed to like, sometimes if you do a collab, like you'll get a bunch of follows, but then like you never see those people again. So I'm like trying to figure out the best method of like gaining organic followers that genuinely want to stick around for whatever it is that I'm playing or doing. And not just here for like this game or this game and then leave if I do anything else. Making moves as best as I can. Hi Jen, how are you? Welcome in. Good evening to you as well. Well, if it's evening where you are, it's only like 5:20 with where I am. I'm on early today. It would normally be evening when people come in here. Feels odd to you compared to other places, like...
I love you, bitch. I ain't gonna never stop loving you, bitch.
I like you, bitch. No, I like you, Mario. Thanks for the bits. But, I don't want to be like, hey, I'm a streamer, but at the same time, hey, I'm a streamer who hopes to get to know better people. And yeah, no. Honestly, like, you don't network necessarily on Twitch itself. Like, I mean, you can say hi and meet people and then add them on other socials, and then a lot of time I will communicate with the person more directly on other places. Twitch is just the avenue of, like, first introductions. In terms of, like, actually planning collabs and whatnot, I'll do that elsewhere. You're a streamer? Crazy concept, I know. Honestly. Yeah, it's this new thing I'm trying out. Bonkers, I know. I know. Craziness, actually. Wouldn't that be so crazy? Dude, what are these, like, weird noises? I need to get away from that speaker over there who's freaking me out a little bit. I was like, what's happening? We need to chill, bro. Chill. Chill on these weird noises. Like, comment, have conversations, and try to post yourself. Yeah. Honestly, the best you can do is just, like, be consistent with your posts. And as, like, you grow across other socials, those people will come over to Twitch, hopefully. Like, this year, my main focus was, like, prioritizing YouTube. I prioritized the absolute heck out of YouTube, growing my YouTube, growing both of my channels. I started my second channel this year, like... trying to really branch out and grow an audience over there separate from my Twitch audience so that they would come over to YouTube. And I mean, look at how many people we have over here now that came from YouTube. Like, there's a bunch of people that are now everyday people over here that never really used Twitch before, but are now here because they found one of my YouTube videos and now they're here every day and they're Twitch users now. So like, you never know. Even just like putting your VODs up over on YouTube or whatever is like more content than nothing. Listen, it's still my time to shine. I could become rich and famous any day now. I mean, and that's a good start because then it gets at least some traction going, and like you can put clips and stuff. Like, that's why I tried to figure out some of like what games were trending, because then I'm like, okay, if this game's trending right now, there's a higher chance people... Can I turn this freaking thing off? Bro. Oh my gosh. There's like dinosaur music. Get this thing out of here. So if you like try to moderately stay on top of when things are relevant, that helps too. As long-term content while posting clips, especially those from DVD as short clips. Yeah. Dude, this thing's gonna like take me out. Dude, it sounds like Roller Coaster Tycoon. The sounds that made when it strolled up. Also with gaming too, like you have you can either find your niche and go with that, or like you can stay in a genre, or you can just do whatever and just see what sticks. I do a little bit of whatever and see what sticks. Because I kind of just like playing everything, so. More than Rivals. Dude, the Overwatch community. There's also, like, a lot of times, like, I mean, if I'm gonna play a game regardless, like, it is what it is. But if I'm, like, debating on playing a game on Twitch or not, I will do, like, research on, like, how that game is performing viewers-wise. If, like, it seems like a lot of people are watching it or want to watch it. Because, like, that also can help. Like, if you're playing a game that's incredibly oversaturated, it might be harder for viewers to find you. So you might be getting less viewers. Like, right now, Marvel Rivals has way more viewers than Overwatch, probably. So it's going to be more oversaturated, and no one's going to find your stream with, like, only a handful of viewers. As opposed to if there's not that many people playing Overwatch, they might want to watch the person with only a handful of viewers, because then they can actually chat with the streamer. And then you're going to have more people actually coming through. So you kind of got to do like a little bit of the playing the game of trying things out and seeing what works and what doesn't work a little bit. Dude, having to buy the newest games is costly. Luckily, like, I'm very thankful that I'm at a point where, like, a lot of companies I can either, one, reach out to, or two, reach out to me. So I've gotten codes for a lot of, not always like the AAA titles, But like this, I got a code for this game. Like, I got obviously I still have to buy a lot of stuff, but there's a lot that either I work with companies that I can get the codes from, or they send them to me. So I'm very thankful for that. But like, that's not always the case though. Like Nintendo don't give me no keys. I gotta buy every freaking Nintendo game. And that's just expensive because Nintendo never has stuff go on sale. It's always full price. You want to buy Mario Kart 8? It's probably still 60 bucks. You know when that game came out? 10 years ago. What the heck? What is this, Nintendo? Also, I'm like just mindlessly yapping. So sorry if I'm like yapping about stuff that is like more streamer focused, and those of y'all that aren't streamers are like out of the conversation. We're just yapping. And you did Rivals once for a week. 0. Cult of the Lamb is a great one too because it has like viewer interaction built right into the game. So it prompts people to want to watch because they can participate. So ones that are like that are also really good, especially for small streamers trying to like branch out more. A resurgence, I don't know. Yeah, and you gotta jump on stuff like Night Rain. I've been wanting to play Night Rain for months. Didn't end up getting around to it when it first came out, but I know that there's a DLC dropping in like a week. There's going to be resurgence of that game, people wanting to play it or watch it. So I'm biding my time to play that and plan stuff for that when it's going to be popular again for this new DLC. So like sometimes it's a matter of just like playing the system a little bit and being on top of like those types of dates and releases and whatnot. No, Nintendo don't give people games. They don't give keys. No. Nintendo don't care. They're like, you're playing full price, bitch. I don't care how old this game is. Your Go cosplay? Go cosplay for what? Oh, for Cult of the Lamb? Everything but the cloak. Ooh. Ooh, fun, fun, fun. Is there any chance you can get yourself a washing hand? What? A what? A what? I don't know. What are you asking? What did I say? Whatever I just read? It said washing hand. I was just reading the, like, dialogue thing. Almost never has sales, which you're hopeful for. Yeah, dude. Nintendo never has sales, which is, like, the one downside. And, like, none of the companies that I work with, like, are able to get Nintendo games. Like, even Kirby. Kirby was developed by Bandai Namco. And I asked, I was like, because I'm part of the Bandai Namco Creator Collective, where I was like, will we be getting codes for Kirby? And they're like, no, we only get codes that, like, Bandai publishes, not ones that Bandai develops. Because it's being published by Nintendo. And I'm like, you stinkers. Son of a gun! Because I was like, dang, if this is like Bandai and I can make content for them with this, but no, I guess it only works for stuff that they publish. So I was like, dang you, Nintendo. Dude, how am I supposed to get all of these, like, branches and things? What the heck? Yeah, no, they're like, we want you to buy this. Sorry. Free advertisement. Exactly. Content coming to Disney German got new content, but they didn't go free. Yes, Animal Crossing has the new content coming in January, so like we'll be doing Animal Crossing in January on stream again, which I'm super excited for that. So like I try to be on top of what's relevant to plan events and coordinate stuff with people. Because like even if you miss the initial window when a game is new, then like you can wait for a DLC. You can wait for like a resurgence that might come out of nowhere for something, or like something randomly goes viral because like some big name streamer decided to play a game that's 10 years old or something, and now everybody and their mom wants to play. So like if you keep like moderately up to date on things like that, it can be good for exposure too. But or like right now, the Fallout show is coming season 2 in December. So I'm seeing a lot of people right now doing Fallout games or doing Fallout New Vegas, and like I'm probably gonna do some New Vegas DLC come next month too to get myself excited for it. People are gonna want to play and watch that while that show and that hype is out. Little sandcastles. I just remembered what that amazing thought was. Oh? Isn't it weird how some people have like the perfect name for their jobs? Like there was a famous detective from around here called Penelope Proof. Oh, okay. But get this, she used to be a baker. Bet she rose through the ranks. Oh. Okay. This is an interesting conversation I'm having. Nice. I feel like I'm making relatively quick work of this. Four to 5 cosplays left in you, and you're just gonna finish what you have your follower one. For tiny cons. Not expensive big ones that get overcrowded. There's 7016. Gotcha. Are you gonna do packs again? That's the best one. I know you've been trying to make it back to PAX. is expensive, but I mean, it's not that crowded. Honestly, in comparison to other cons, there's like so much more room at PAX that I really wouldn't, like, I'm not like pushing up against people at PAX ever. Like you would at like the Javits. In Chicago? What the heck are you doing in Chicago? Godzilla Fest? Gotcha, okay. Oh, hello! You've been playing some Minecraft? Are you on the server? As long as someone's playing on that server, it makes me feel like my money's worth it, because I haven't played on that server in like 2-3 months. Did you find the bees that I mentioned in... Well, there's no Artist Alley at PAX. You've been on the server? Okay. I haven't had the time because we've been doing a million other things. Oh, the like skinny little side row, I guess, but not really Artist Alley where like artists are actually selling their art. It's more just like companies reselling the same crap that's at other places. Honestly, I don't really even go those rows much. Oh yeah, I mean Artist Alley is more of like smaller artists like bringing their handmade stuff. Those are more just like, here's like companies trying to sell you stuff that's been pre-made in a warehouse somewhere. Well, those like side corners, yeah, but like that's really it. And if that's not, if you're not trying to buy stuff, you don't gotta go over there. I normally go down those rows like once in the weekend just to see what's over there, and then I just don't go back there. Crafting around randomly? Nice. You didn't grab the bees? They told me I could scrap the golem with the axe. Just, so if you go to the sanctuary, there's like a larger sanctuary that's got like bees and birds and stuff. Don't grab from that one. There's a smaller one that just has bees in it, that has like 5 or 6 bees nests in there. Or not nests, the hive, whatever the heck it's called on there. You can grab one of those. Just use like a soak touch and then grab one if you want. Ugh. Same. I want to get back to it. I just have like, I play Minecraft in like waves where I get like really motivated to work on stuff, and then I'll do that, and then like I won't have anything to work on for a little bit, or I'll be busy with other things for a bit. With the alien though? Oh, with Alienware? Yeah, that was so cool. I hope I get to do that again. That was really, really cool. That was a very cool experience. It had super, like, pretty good noise canceling. Oh, yeah. That was really cool. Yeah, I was lucky that my friend, like, was working at that booth, and she, reached out to me if I wanted a spot, so I was like, oh, this is so cool. Oh my god, I forgot you're at work, Fire. We've been chatting so much. Oh my gosh. Don't get in trouble. I had another thought though. Those reptiles on my right aren't graders. They're crocs. Is that so? You can tell by the teeth. Oh boy. No one notices. Or hope no one notices. The weird jump. Oh yeah, I gotta check out that jump course. They were posting about it in the Discord. That was Dulster made that. Yeah, he posted in the Discord he was making it. Yeah, I did ask him to make it further into the water. I didn't actually get on to check it out because he posted the first pictures and I was like, can we make this like further away from the town? I don't know if he moved it further away from the town or not. Because he was like at the very start of it and I asked him to build more out into the water and not closer to the town. I don't know if he actually listened to that or not. Because it was like very close to the town when he showed the first pictures in the Discord. But yeah, I don't know if that changed. Is it? Oh boy. Am I gonna have to do some... Yeah, because I remember him posting the first picture, and I was like, if you build out into the ocean, I don't mind, but don't build closer to the city. It's past the villager prison. Okay, as long as it's past that, that's not too bad. Yeah, I just didn't want it, like, that close. Plus, there's, like, a nice little view over there. I don't want to block any of that. The server is so huge. I want people to start building, like, close, but not that close. Yeah, not far away, but also not on top of things that already exist. You built pretty far. But, like, still not that far. Like, I can get to you not that... Like, it's not that difficult to get to you. I would like... My goal is, like, for the... Because the town... Our town is, like, on an island. It's a big island. That's kind of like peninsula-esque, because then eventually it kind of, it becomes ice, and then it, like, expands to another thing. But, like, I feel like the ice is, like, the end of it in my brain. And I would like people to build inwards at the spots that's just, like, bare grass and, like, trees. But then every time I tell people to, like, build outward, they build, like, on top of the spaces I've already mapped out. And it's like, no, there's more space on here. Just don't build on top of what I'm building. Like, there's definitely more spaces. People, like, they don't go far enough, but then sometimes they don't go... Then they're too close, and I'm like, oh my gosh. It's like a lose-lose situation a little bit. And then I feel bad, because if someone starts building, and then I ask them to move it, now it's a pain in the butt, and then people get unmotivated, and they don't want to build anymore, and I'm like, oh, yoy. What am I going to do with this? And, like, I've been making pathways, so I kind of want people to, like, build along the pathways I've been making so that, like, everything still is moderately connected. But then people are, like, then they'll start building, like, in the complete opposite direction of everything. And I'm like, oh my god, I can't win here. We are, Schizo. Doing some power washing right now. This is actually the last level we're gonna do, and then we're gonna swap over to some horror, actually, after this. Your personal village. Look at you all fancy. You got your own village. You're making a whole new town? Y'all are bonkers. Somebody else wanna watch the world burn. The Minecraft world burn. Needs to be right at all. The other part of your basement goes right to the crossroads. Ooh. Y'all are making me want to play Minecraft now. Stop. It was not on the agenda for today. We can't get sidetracked. Superior in all ways. Oh yeah, Nev? Well, listen, we're talking about Minecraft. How can I not? True, we could start with Minecraft tomorrow if... Well, again, we're only doing a 12-hour stream tomorrow if we get to the end of stream tonight with at least 7 hours on the clock. Same rules apply as yesterday. There needs to be at least 7 hours on the clock, and then we will start tomorrow at 2. If we get to that. Yeah, it needs to be at least 7 hours or more on the clock, and then we will do another 12-hour tomorrow. You've never played Minecraft? Oh, it's fun. I love me some Minecraft. What do you think the chances are that we get a second Minecraft movie? I mean, that movie was ridiculous, but honestly, it was so fun. It was so stupid that it was fun. I feel like it did well in theaters, did it not? Hi, Chopsto! Long time no see, dude! I hope you're doing so well. What do you mean, sadly? I liked that movie. It wasn't like, you know, an amazing movie, but it was just stupid fun. And that's enough for me. Wait, it's coming in 2027? We don't have a trailer or anything, do we? That I, like, missed? Oh, it was definitely very much so targeted at kids. I mean, a lot of those jokes were very much so stupid humor. But, like, I enjoyed it. And there was, like, some really good little Easter eggs in there. And, like, the music and just... it was fun. It was fun. I didn't go into it thinking it was gonna be some, like, you know, cinematic masterpiece. It's freaking Minecraft with Jack Black and Jason Momoa in the most ridiculous outfit ever. But I enjoyed it for what it was, you know? It was fun. I had fun with it. And sometimes you just need a movie that's stupid. Made you want to try? I mean, the realm is open for people to join. The information's in the Discord. Well, I'm sorry for the ad break, fam. Remember, all subs right now not only add to the timer, but paid ones do help us with our Plus program goals. I knew a majority of the references being made. On VR chat? Oh my gosh. I mean, I went and saw it in theaters. I had fun with it. Minus the idiot kids in the theaters. I had fun with it. Dude, this nozzle is OP. It's so nice. Even though it could be more OP, but... You get paid tomorrow morning? Tempt me. Ooh. Get on that Minecraft. I mean, I think Minecraft, after all these years, I think it's only like, what, 20, 30 bucks? Something like that. We do play, if you want to play with us on the Realm, I do play on Java. There is a difference between Java and Bedrock version. Just a heads up on that. Java is like the PC version, and then Bedrock is for like consoles and stuff mostly. Java is only PC. And we have a realm that is a Java realm. I don't think you can have Bedrock realms. I don't think that's a thing, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, wait, you can? Gotcha. I didn't know that. I mean, I don't have the Bedrock version, so I wouldn't know. Ironically, I did not buy Minecraft. A friend of mine bought it for me to convince me to play. And here I am years later. Like, convinced me to play on PC. Because I had played on, like, PlayStation when I was younger. But I didn't get that into it. Because I played alone, so I kind of got bored after a bit. But then, when my friend bought it for me for PC and convinced me to play, that's when the addiction really began. Oh, hell yeah. When you what? When you play on the PCV? Wait, what are you talking about? Mojang's Marketplace for modded worlds. Yes. But what do you mean that I have both versions available? What does that mean? Like I could make the realm accessible for Bedrock too? Okay, no, I'm confused. Hi, Camino! Happy Thanksgiving to you too! We're in that home stretch of the Thanksgiving break. I mean, you can play Bedrock a couple years ago. They made it if you had one on the PC, you would get the other. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. I was like, wait, what are we saying? Oh, you're confusing me. Is this like... Did I wash other... I washed this Ferris wheel earlier. And then I feel like I washed... Oh, I washed that slide in the first one. Just washing more of this place. Wait. Turkey, cornbread, and pumpkin pie. I'm not a big turkey person. Honestly, my favorite is like... I love me some good mashed potatoes. My aunt makes this like breaded cauliflower. So good. So that I look forward to. I like me a good biscuit. Some good ham, potatoes. Am I a fraud if I only like stovetop box stuffing? I don't like real stuffing. But like, F me up with some good stovetop. Oh, cranberry sauce, so good. Box stuffing is so good. Like, what? Nobody said that it needed to slap that hard. It just does. Dude, cranberry sauce, so good. Even if it's just like cranberry sauce from a can. That shit slaps. I'm good with some like good ass mac and cheese, like homemade mac and cheese. F me up with some of that. You don't like cheese? You're honestly, I have another friend that does not like cheese. So even though that I find it weird because I love cheese, it's actually not that weird because I know somebody else who hates cheese. So I get it. Mac and powdered cheese? Dude, listen. I will take any form of mac and cheese. Any form. Yes. Dip it one mashed potatoes, and then you dipped mashed potatoes covered chicken nugget. When are you getting chicken nugget? You have chicken nuggets on Thanksgiving? Nitro thing for 3 months is only for new subscribers. It wasn't detailed. Oh, well, that sucks. Yeah, I hate when they like do, because they did the same thing for like Duolingo, that it was for new subscribers for 3 months. So like, I did the sub and then I couldn't even use it either. So I feel you there, because I too got duped. They done did dupe me as well. Yeah, they don't put that in the fine print till you already do it. And then you're like, oh, well, okay. Are you the cooker in your house? No. Neither me nor Bobby are really like cookers. I make enough to eat, and that's good enough for me. I don't not cook. I just don't, like, it's just me and Bobby. Or just me, depending on the day. So, like, wait, did you just call us friends? I'm so touched. We are! All of you guys are like my pseudo friends. Unless you hate me, then you're not my friend. But I don't know if you hate me or not. I like eating. I don't really like cooking, but I like eating. I really enjoy eating. Oh, y'all are cute. I love you, chat. Because you like cap on money, I've already bought all the furniture. I bought all of that. I bought everything here. So, yeah. It saves automatically, does it not? I like cooking, but I always had to kick your ex out of the kitchen. She always gets in the middle of me. Some of us are her kids. Whoa, hey, chill, chill. Let's not get that twisted for new people. Chill, chill. A new stove, then you can cook. I mean, sometimes I'll get like, I like cooking, or there's certain meals that I like making, but like, in general, I don't do it a ton. Oh, yeah, I'm a pretty good, oh, I'm covering it, you can't see, but we made pretty good progress. This does automatically save, right? I think so. Ooh, we're almost at 6 hours on the clock. That's pretty good. That's pretty Gucci. Boop, 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 doop, 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 doop. Making good progress. Wow, I love to cook. Yeah, no, definitely not. I love to eat, and my motivation to cook things normally spawns from the things I enjoy eating the most, so I know it's going to be more fun to eat it after I finish cooking it. But no. Edible means there's some sort of palatable quality. Yes. Valid. Very valid. You make a very valid point. That is indeed true. Oh, gosh. Chat, chat, chat. Liver and onions? Ooh. No, yeah, no thank you. That's not happening. No, I'm Gucci on that. Thank you. Yeah. Good on that. Yes, take you a little break. Do your thing. I'm waiting for an ad break to come through, and then I'm going to do probably a little potty break. Maybe get a little snack or something. And then we are going to transition to some spoopy stuff. Is going to be what's up on the agenda next.